Doc, I'm new to streaming and new to your channel, and you rock, my man. Really enjoy your work. Legend forever, says Richie Hustles. Woo! And that makes me feel good right there, baby. Hey, get in, Richie. Get in, baby. Get in, baby.
Dead 315.
Yo,
Sniper gang.
crazy.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Over there. Behind the rock. Got him. Peace. Sniper gang, bitch. Headshot. Good night! Sniper gang, ho! Night. 90-90.
Wait. Get by. Got him. Oh, slapped him. Me too.
Oh, shit.
Right on the top. Oh, push up. Yo, push up. There's only 2v2, man. Go. Push up. Guys, push up.
I'm going right now.
We're at 6.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
No!
Here's something.
Oh, he's in the truck. Let's go.
Bye. Another one.
You guys got him again.
Oh, you got one of these joints. That's the thing that you can fly.
Ah.
Look. Oh, there goes your kamikaze. Now you're gonna redeem yourself right here, Rich.
Yes.
Boom.
Let's go.
Hadouken.
Hadouken.
Hadouken! 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 Perfect.
This is the reality check.
Night. Don't stand still with me hunting, baby. Don't stand still with me hunting.
I know you wanna try. I know you're gonna die if you think once. I know you wanna try. I know you're gonna die if you think twice. I know you wanna try. I know you're gonna die if you think once. I know you wanna try. I know you're gonna die if
baby. You tried. You got denied. Right there.
Get the shot.
Oh, one shot killed. Yep, got one of them. Sniped them.
It's a goddamn snooze fest out there.
Two shots.
Back to back. Step into my arena. This is the reality check.
90-90.
Right? Like, how am I ever going to buy a house when like tear-down houses are $1.5 million? And then, like, okay, I can't own, let me go rent, right? Like I'm paying $2,500 to $3,000 in rent off a $55,000 associate designer salary. It's just like, and then the next step is like senior level designer, and that bumps it up to $70,000, $75K. Oh boy, that's a big one, right? Get me the fuck out of there, right? It's time to make millions. And all of you better be thinking the same thing this year coming up. You better be thinking the same goddamn thing. It's time to make some adjustments if you're not happy, right? And that means you have to act on it. We don't talk about it anymore. There's no more talking about it. It's time to act. If you're not happy, whether it's your salary, whether it's the people you work with, whether it's your job, and
Check,
what that
check,
job
let's
entails,
go.
all this stuff, right? Get out of there. It's time to find happiness. It's time to take over your life.
And you're gonna what?
And you're gonna look real good doing it, trust me.
Sheesh! Hustleholics in the building! Hey!
Wake up!
If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's right.
If you ever want to be successful.
Remember that.
Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself.
Let's go!
Thinking aloud. Conversations, knowledge, and discovery.
Another
Today, we'll be sharing some reflections. Teachings of mistakes.
Knowledge.
Personal. Finish it. Of mind.
G-Bro in the building!
States of consciousness. Open mind. Knowledge and discovery.
Let's go, baby! First solo win, OG Fortnite! You already know!
Let's talk a little.
Woo!
You're gonna have to push with that tactic. On top of that,
Waking up. What's really called?
Let's go! Get that crown, baby! 2 in a row!
Area.
Right, get me the fuck out of there. Right, let's start. It's time to make millions.
Good night. Try to run these jumps. Come on, come on! Let's go, baby! First game back! First game back! Woo! Let's go! Tetsumaki in the building! Calvin Eddie, you gotta ready up. Calvin Eddie. Ready up! Calvin Eddie, get a ready up, bro. Calvin Eddie. Calvin Eddie, get a Gotta ready up. Gotta ready up. Calvin. Calvin Daddy. Ready up. Calvin. Thank you. Woo.
And if you don't have what you want, stop telling yourself the story because you don't have the money, you don't have the time. That's bullshit. It's because you haven't committed yourself where you would burn your boats. If you want to take the fucking island, burn your fucking boats. And you will take the island because people, when they're going to either die or succeed, tend to succeed.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's wake up! Let's wake up. Man. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a bunch of everything tonight, man. Welcome, welcome. Sunday night. Listen, my apologies. Couldn't get on Friday night. I couldn't coordinate with some friends for Fortnite Fridays. You know, my man deserves a vacation. You know what I mean? I had to take care of some stuff myself. So that's why I rescheduled it for tonight. So thank you for sticking around and thank you for joining. We got a good show tonight. We got a lot of things. Number one, there's a lot of good content out there that I want to share with you. Reacting and just discussing and sharing my opinion. You know, somebody asked me, they said, hey, why do you react to a reaction video? Like, why are you reacting to the reaction? And here's my answer. Previous life and still current part-time life, I resell things. I resell items. I go into Walmart. I go into Target. I still buy things on clearance. And I resell them. Now, there are two other people that I typically react to a lot because I appreciate their content. That's one Rockstar Flipper, and the other one is Lindy Glenn. Why do I react to them? Well, one, both, I don't know if they currently do it. If they do still resell, they don't document it, right? But they're former resellers. So when they react to something, whether it's Walmart, reselling, tipping, whatever it is, I like reacting to reacted videos because I like to see if my opinion matches theirs. If we share the same opinion. Do we share the same opinion? Do we differ on opinions? Can I give a different perspective than their opinion? Like, I also react to regular videos that are not reacted to, right? Like we're the ones reacting to the video, right? But I like to react to reacted videos because I like to give my perspective. So that way you initially have two perspectives. Say I react to Rockstar Flipper. He's sharing his perspective. I might disagree and share my perspective. And then I leave it up to you to make up your mind, whether you think it's entertainment or whether you think it's education, whatever it is. But that would be the reason. So there is a reason and there is value to reacting to reaction videos. It's to provide a different perspective because someone who's reacting might not share or might not know about certain things they may be reacting to. And I enjoy their content. So that's that. Got a lot of good content, man. A lot of good content tonight. Some things about reselling, some things about entertainment. And then after that, we're going to get into some Dragon Quest 3. We have to slay all day with these monsters, man. We're leveling up pretty good. We're advancing slowly, but hopefully tonight we can advance a little bit more. We're going to really crush. Most of our time is going to be in Dragon Quest 3 tonight. And then after that, if we feel up to it, we might get into some Fortnite solo matches later on. So buckle up. Enjoy. Let's see who's in the chat. I know G-Bro is in the building. Tetsumaki always showing up. Appreciate you being here. That's on YouTube. We're on Kick and we're on Rumble as well. We decided to go with those two. I'm not doing Twitch. Twitch, man, every time I try to stream on Twitch, it just, the stream mess. I can't be bothered with the encoding. I just want to go live, boom, broadcast. It shouldn't be this friggin' project. So, with that said, we're going to get to our first video. First video comes from, speak of the devil, Rockstar Flipper. We're going to give him a like. Now, I've done videos like this that say, I quit. Did he quit? What did he quit? I've been waiting to share this video with you and watch it with you because, there's reasons why I do what I do, and it's nice to hear another reseller talk and share their story. So hopefully it's a good one. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Rockstar Flipper says he quits. What the hell is he quitting?
I quit. That's the title of the video, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And what do I mean by I quit? Well, I quit reselling, and I quit reselling content.
Oh! Oh! If this isn't brother from another mother already, this is only 10 seconds. 10 seconds into the video, and we already agree. Oh, my goodness. Let me, I am going to set each video to 1.25 just so we can get through a smidge quick. Ready? Let's see what else you get to say. He's quit reselling and quit reselling content.
And you might be asking why. And for people that are new to this channel or don't know who I am, I've been a full-time reseller for 20 years, over 20 years this summer. And I have loved what I have done for 20 years. From Craigslist to eBay to Shopify to Poshmark.
Craigslist? Jesus. Man, you sold on Craigslist? Bro, that's like the abandoned, that's like, I don't know, no man's land.
To wholesale, pallets, you name it, I have done it. Liquidations, everything in between. And for the last 10 years, I've made content about that business here on YouTube and across social media, wherever you watch me. And I've loved making the content. When you love what you do for a living, there's an old saying, when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I think that's true. Every day that I woke up and I got to buy things and resell them, I loved what I did. And I didn't feel like work. There were always busy days, but it never felt like a job. And when I made content about that.
Also, I want to tell you that Rockstar Flipper is a fellow Floridian. He's probably more of a Floridian than I am, but I'm a Floridian now, so I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying?
At business, it didn't feel like I was working to make the content. It wasn't a struggle. I enjoyed making the content. And things changed. The business has changed more times than I can count in the last 20 years, for sure. We've had new platforms come and go. We've had fees. We've had shipping. We've had policies, promotions. If you can think of it, it has changed in the last 20 years. Hell, when I started eBay, we used to ship things in envelopes with cash or money orders.
Dude, eBay? People ask me too, why don't I ship on eBay? Or why don't I sell on eBay? Because I got banned from eBay twice. That's something from a different video. Not my fault, but another video.
That's how much things have changed in the last 2 decades. And with that said, I'm okay with change. I'm not somebody who's adverse to change. I actually preach to my audience that you either change and adapt or you get eaten. And in the last 20 years, I've had to change my business way more times than I probably wanted to. But that was what was necessary to continue making money. And I made really good money doing it. Multiple 6 figures a year through just my reselling and business side.
Amen.
Not even counting my social media side. But after COVID, something changed even more drastically than we've ever seen. There was a surge in online shopping. There was people and new competition coming in. And the biggest change that I saw, because I don't care about competition. I've had competition for years. In fact, my videos cause me to get competition, and I'm okay with that. It's a free market, and it doesn't bother me. But the change that bothers me is after 2021, 2022, when COVID ended and things started to get back to somewhat normal in a post-COVID world, corporations seem to take this dial, and they dialed it up as far as they could dial it to nickel and dime and push people out in the name of corporate greed, of lining their pockets. Our shipping rates have gone up faster than they've ever gone up in 20 years. They go up 2 to 3 times a year, and people respond, well, that's just normal.
No, it is not normal. And his timeline is so spot on. His timeline is so spot on, man. We were crushing it. We started selling in 2018. 2019 and 20 were our biggest years. 21 was a good year. 22, 23, 24, like rapid fire. And then 25 was like, oh
shit, here we go again.
And we had to like
finish him
and totally make a decision.
Another one.
On what we were going to do going forward. And here you are on this live watching reactions. My man is hitting it on the damn head.
Well, yeah, it's normal now, but it wasn't normal back then. We got a hike every year, every other year. We weren't getting 2 or 3 shipping hikes every single year. It's ridiculous. It's greed. Our cost of fees have slowly creeped up year after year until they've gotten to a point where they just don't make sense anymore. The cost of bubble wrap, poly mailers, bags, you name it.
G-Bro says Richie part Boston. Hey, listen, I'll always have the Boston inside of me. Yeah, as soon as I open my mouth and start talking, you guys, you know what I mean? Like, especially if I talk to someone, I start saying things like "ka," or if I say the baba. People are like, what is the baba? And I'm like, the barber, the snip, cut your hair, get in the car, get over there, come over here. What are you doing? Go to the hospital. Is that a racehorse? You know what I mean? Some things are just never going to leave, but, you know, I love being a Floridian.
The materials, right? The cost of storage facilities or rent on an office or a warehouse that I used to rent. All of these things, I'm used to things increasing in price, but they've taken it and just gone like this until they just squeeze everything out. A lot of people are going to say, well, maybe you didn't do that good of a job, Casey. You should have done a better job. Maybe. I've done this for 20 years. I have a pretty good idea of how to adapt to things increasing in price. The problem is when everything increases at the same time every year, year after year after year, a lot of things become unjustifiably not sellable. And
like, for instance, when Walmart and Target for like 2 years, almost 3 years, had their clearance and there was no clearance. They weren't marking anything down. And they were having a hard time getting rid of things, but they wouldn't mark things down. They took the control away from the managers. They took the ability away to mark things down away from managers and had corporate headquarters doing the markdowns, which was far and few in between. So retail arbitrage got crushed. Yes, it's coming back a little bit now, but it will never be the way it was because things are too goddamn expensive now. So if things are too goddamn expensive now, that's going to shrink your margin. This isn't like, you know, oh, something you bought for $10 now costs you $30. And when you were selling it at $10, you could sell it for $40. No, that $30 item you're buying, you could still only sell for $40, $45, which means you really can't, you're priced out. And then throw on top of it the bullshit rules that Amazon implements in the strict, how they're trying to run out third-party sellers with the regating and all this other shit. Like, talk about, you know, when you sell something on eBay or Mercari, you don't get hit with these things about copyright infringement, blah, blah. You just sell your items and you move on. You know, it's just, I'm passionate, bro. Passionate, you know? I'm just passionate. No, I'm just passionate. I'm just passionate.
Not flippable. Things that you used to do 10 years ago or even 5 years ago are simply not possible to do anymore. And
he's so calm, cool, and collective. I'm over here being extra emotional and shit. Like, come on.
I'm sure there are things that I could find to do or to sell that would offset a lot of this. But I've been working 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day last year in 2025 leading up to this year that I never worked that much in my life before. And I made a ton more money then than I'm making now. And my breaking point for anything is when I have to work harder for less money, I'm going to find something else to do.
Yeah.
And that leads me to where we are today. I am still actively reselling as I sit here and talk to you. I sell things every single day. I make.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We remember we asked that at the beginning of the show. We said, does he still resell? He just said he does. Good. I'm glad. He's good at it. You know what I mean? Sometimes he's a little vanilla for me. You know, he's a little green for me. You know what I mean? Sometimes, hey, listen, Rockstar Flipper, I appreciate you, man. But sometimes you're a little too friendly. I don't know if it's for the camera, if that's how you are, but me, I have no filter.
Money still, nothing like I used to, but it's still just one piece of my income. And as I liquidate inventory that I have now, I'll get some big chunks of money and I'll do well. And then once the inventory is gone, it's gone. Will I resell again? I'm sure I'll keep my accounts and always have some things for sale. I like flipping stuff. Maybe I find a watch one day that's a couple $100 and I know I can get 600
because it's enjoyable.
I'll buy it, throw it up and sell it. Am I going to?
Reselling things is enjoyable.
I rely on reselling as a full-time income after 2026. I can't imagine that.
No.
Finish him.
20 years past my prime starting point of reselling, and I am done. I don't like the reselling world. I don't like what it's become. I don't like the amount of work that's necessary.
I feel like I need to do my own version of this and really go in depth. Do like an hour long, 2 hours, sometimes maybe even to just sit here and rant and tell my story. Like, I need to do my own version of this. It would take a long time, though.
I'm not a fan of live selling just to turn inventory over. I don't support the biggest live selling platform because of a lot of bad stuff that has been allowed to go on, and I'm not going to use it. And even if I did, it's just not something that I want to do, is sit behind a live camera, shocking, and sell stuff on live shows for pennies on the dollar all day. It's just not how I see my future planning out. So fast forward to this channel and the reselling content. When reselling stopped being fun, making the content stopped being fun. And I'll tell you, one of the other big problems with reselling content, you can only get people to watch reselling content so much. They get bored of it, they get tired of it, or they don't need it.
Ah! Yo! My man. Yo! Do you see? He's speaking. It's like he's in my brain. He's in my brain going to you. You know what I mean?
To learn how to do things anymore, and they move on. You can only show somebody how to ship.
Nobody wants to learn anything. Everybody just wants the answer. They just want the answer. They don't want to know what apps you used, what graphs you used, how to use Keepa, how to read Scoutify when Scoutify was a thing, how to read friggin' Keepa, the graphs, and how to, like, nobody wants to learn. Everybody just wants the answer. Here, give me the answer so I can do. Nobody wants to put in the effort. It drives me bananas. And that's a big reason why I stopped. You should see the comments on my Walmart Lives. If I go in Walmart Live right now, people are like, how do I do it? How do you do this? Show us this. Bitch, go learn something. Like, man, I digress.
A package so many times. Now, there's always going to be new people to come in and watch that video or watch your tax video or watch your thrift haul. People want to be entertained on the internet. They don't want to be educated. This is something I've been learning in the last 90 days to 120 days. Literally, people want to be entertained, something to laugh at, something to doom scroll. They don't want to sit and watch somebody teach them how to make money.
And that's why we did our lives, and that's why we started the Hustleholics, and that's why we have our own community. We make reselling entertaining. The problem is, when you stop doing that, or when you stop giving the answers, or when you don't entertain enough, or whatever, people start losing it. Like, you know, like you're watching this content for free, dude, for free. Oh man, I have so much pent up stuff on this, man.
Which is absolutely crazy to me. Now, there were always people to watch my channel. When I put out long form content like this video you're watching now, generally I got anywhere from 200 to 300,000 views a month. I didn't do a lot of short form content. I'd throw stuff up here and there, but never really any views on it. Maybe a couple bucks a month. My channel would average anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 a month in ad revenue for a YouTube channel. It was some work, but it was a great extra set of income. It paid the bills. If I made $4,000, I could pay the mortgage and the electric and utilities, and all that was clear off my plate, and my reselling money went even further. Well, I stopped reselling content in August/September of 2025, about 6 months ago. September, October, November, December, January, February, give or take. And currently, my running total for 30 days, or 28 days rather, on YouTube is 9 million views. That says a lot, guys. To get 9 million views on YouTube is a very tall
Good
task.
for you, man.
And comparatively
Good
to
for you.
a reselling channel that got 300,000 views, it's very telling what people want to watch. They don't want to be educated. And when I make the content that I make now, it's fun. I enjoy it. Not just...
I like what he just said, because it's so true. People do not want to be educated. They want to be entertained. And I always said in my live shows and my live videos, I always said entertainment on YouTube. Entertainment trumps education. Almost every time.
Because I'm getting views and getting paid for it, it's generally fun. It was not fun to make reseller content anymore. And that's because it wasn't fun to be a reseller anymore. And maybe I'll change my mind in 6 months or a year. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I quit. I quit, and I don't quit anything, but I wouldn't call it quitting because of failure. I would call it quitting because it's time for a change. Everybody has to change at some point in their life. Hardly anybody does the same thing for 30, 40, 50 years. 20 years, it's been a great run. And I'll still resell. I'll still make money off of it. I'll still do things. But I'm not going to make the content about something that I'm not passionate about and that I'm not fully doing anymore. I always hated the people that came on YouTube and social media and talked about all this reselling, and they weren't actually resellers. I felt like if you're going to make...
Facts. There's so much bullshit out there. Like, the one thing I can really say that I thought that I brought to the reselling community was transparency. I think I was the only, if not one of the only, resellers that brought complete transparency. And it was especially when we did our Sunday night live shows. We did our Sunday night where we live streamed what we were actually buying, what we could buy it for, the checkout process, how we walked out with the goods all the time. Like, so many lives were done and we found nothing. And that's okay. Transparency. It's one of the things that I do miss about reseller content that you just don't get.
Content teaching people to resell, you better be a reseller. You better do it full time. You better make at least reasonable money out of it. You don't got to make a fortune, but do something positive.
And we did it for 5 years.
Or don't make the content because you're just doing it just to get views and get paid. I love getting the views and I love getting paid, but I loved what I did. And I told myself if I ever didn't love it, I would quit. And I'm at the point where I don't love reselling and I don't love making reselling content. And I didn't have faith that the people would continue to watch. It wasn't sustainable. You'd have all these views and then you thought you were building, and then all those people got done with it, and all these new people came in, and it just stayed the same for years. Literally never moved. Never went higher, never went lower. So that's the story. That's where I'm at in the reselling world. That's where I'm at in the content creation world, and that's where I'm going to be for some time period. If you came to my channel for reselling, all these years, you watch me, you subscribe to me, I appreciate it. I love you. And I hope that you stick around to this channel because a lot of videos that I make are still about eBay and Amazon, like scams, fraud, return fraud, people scamming the system, people using hacks to get cheap stuff, crazy products that I find on the platforms. I'm still going to post that content. So please stick around on the channel and look for those videos. You'll love them. They're short form and long form. But I'm also going to cover things like people committing credit card fraud, people, real world news events that affect you, the grocery price hacks that I have a video that went up today earlier about people finding ways to lower their grocery bills. These are videos that are helpful, but also entertaining. So I hope that you guys will give it a shot and try watching a little bit of all of it. And if not, I completely understand, and I thank you for watching the channel for all these years. And if that means you don't click another video, that is what it is. I'm okay with that because it's not about you or anything personal. It's just about doing what I enjoy and what I love and what I'm passionate about. And right now I'm passionate about sharing these entertaining videos and getting it out to the world. And I'm passionate about getting views and getting paid. That doesn't hurt either. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Okay, I think I covered everything that I made notes on. If there's any questions or comments or concerns, you guys know how to use the comment section. It belongs to you. I will read them. I will spend my night reading them and responding to as many as possible, I promise. And again, I hope you guys stick around. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Go check out some of the videos in the short form. Scroll through it. There's a ton of topics that I cover. From finances to car payments to groceries to cost of living.
I can't tell you.
So I'm sure there's something
how
that
much
you'll
he's
find that you'll
nailed
enjoy,
it,
and
dude.
you can recommend that I make more videos on that topic, and I probably will. All right, guys.
Well, man, listen. Rockstar Flipper, if you're not already subscribed or if you're not following, go give him a follow, man. He's pumping out some great content. I just like to give my opinions against his opinions. That was a great video. That was a great video. Hands down. That hit. That hit for sure. I'm actually going to comment on it right now. Best video ever. And maybe he'll see us react to his video when it goes up. So shout out Rockstar Flipper in the building. Man, that literally got me emotional. That literally got me. You're so passionate for so long. Like, you're just so passionate, And when you're that passionate about something, you're just like, you're with it. You're just with it. What else I got here? Like, YouTube kept messing up, right? Oh, yeah. We got to check this out. So remember our friend Linz, who did all the Walmart stuff? Bro, she's back and she looked like she got a better camera. Linz came back. It looked like she got a better camera. Hey, and listen, happy past Valentine's Day for everybody that celebrated. Valentine's Day, I always felt like Valentine's Day is like a newbie kind of holiday. It's like, oh, let me get my girlfriend, my wife, my significant other flowers. Like, you should be doing that randomly, right? If you're going to do it randomly. Don't just pick a day to do it, because then it just seems inauthentic or whatever. But anyways, we got Linz here with some Valentine's Day disasters. Valentine's Day disasters. I'm actually kind of interested to see what this is. Let's check it out. Hey, Linz, what do you got for us? What do you got?
ideal for Valentine's Day, and it's cucumbers. It's you know what they're.
Damn, bro. We're already starting off Valentine's cucumber, bro. You know what people.
They're implying. If you're single this Valentine's Day, just like me, don't feel bad. Go to your grocery store.
Oh, it says on the thing, it says ideal for Valentine. Bro.
Knowledge.
Who knew that a girl's best friend would be a cucumber on Valentine's Day?
Knowledge.
Have some fun. Just kidding. That's so many infections waiting to happen. Please don't do that.
Stop it.
A girlfriend is a sister you choose. What now? Sweet Home Alabama.
A girlfriend is a sister. What in the incest is going on here?
Finish him.
Alabama, what's going on over here? A girlfriend is a.
Everybody picks Alabama. You hear that? She said, "What in the Alabama?" Right? Everybody picks Alabama for. I think Alabama is the incest capital. I think it is. Should we ask Google? I think Google will tell us that Alabama is the incest capital. Ready? Hey, Google. What state has the largest cases of incest?
Specific statistics for incest are rarely reported as a standalone category, as these cases are often categorized under broader labels like sexual assault, rape, or child sexual abuse. However, based on data regarding related offenses and reports from the FBI and private studies, Arkansas often reports some of the highest rates of minor sexual abuse per capita, which frequently includes intrafamilial cases. Alaska consistently has the highest per capita rates for overall sex offenses and rapes in the U.S. Texas and California typically have the highest total raw numbers of reported sex crimes simply due to their large population.
Damn, I thought Alabama was in the top incest. Everybody, maybe it was Arkansas I was thinking of, I guess, but she said, "What in the Alabama?"
Sister. No, it's not. Hail to the no, it's not. Not even close. No, thank you. I don't want to be related in that kind of sense. Hallmark, what is going on here? Okay, you should check in on your employees.
Yeah,
something ain't
Hallmark
right.
for sure.
Get some help.
Give your Valentine's crabs. Oh.
Man, she's so good at finding this stuff, man. Give your Valentine crabs. Oh, crabs, 25% off. Let's go.
Crabs are 25% off. And it's a pet store, it looks like. Little Critters Pets. So you can literally buy crabs as a pet and give it to your Valentine's. What else do you think they meant? They didn't mean anything else. No. But also, be safe. Wrap up, please. Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a smooch. Mwah. Spreading love. Yes. With that being said, we're going to be looking at.
Hopefully that's all she's spreading. I'm just kidding, Linz. I like, you know what I mean? I'm just, that was a bad joke.
Some Valentine's Day fails. If you like this, smash that like button. Maybe I'll do a part 2 next year. Let's get on with it. Valentine's Day, book a table and spread the slider love, and you can have your own Valentine's Day reservation for you and your loved one. And my thing is, why did they use that photo?
There was only one thing.
Oh, damn. Damn, why did they use that?
Worse than a rapist. Boom. A child. No.
A father and a young gal, and it's talking about your lover.
Now listen, when you have daddy-daughter, like my younger daughter, they're like, "Oh, daddy, be my Valentine." It's like cute, it's daddy-daughter, right? But this is talking about like love.
Was there no other age-appropriate photos that you could use? None? Again, somebody check in on whoever did that. I don't think things are right.
Right to jail.
In case you wanted to cook dinner for your partner and get a little romantic, how about buying some heart-shaped meat? More so, steak that has been shoved into a heart container. Man, stores will go all out to try and monetize every holiday. And I bet those steaks were probably like $35, if not maybe $50, because they're special Valentine's Day editions. Corporate greed, like there's no need for this. Never in my life have I ever thought.
I'm not gonna lie. I would probably be the asshole to buy a heart-shaped steak. I can't lie. I think I would, because number one, I like steak, and number two, I think that would be funny.
Babe, can you cook me a Valentine's Day heart steak?
Hey, take it easy, Linz.
Thanks. No. Show some love this Valentine's Day. You can buy a mouse or you can file for divorce. Happy Valentine's Day, love. Bye. I'm divorcing you. I'm gonna go marry my side thing that I've been cheating on you with. How romantic is that? Thank you, Office Depot. That's so sweet. What a perfect gift for Valentine's Day. The gift of heartbreak. This is like a children's Valentine's Day card. Unscramble the word in each bug. The first one looks like it's beetle, and then it's bugs, and then it's what?
Oh my God.
Oh. You know, as an adult, we were just talking about this, right? As an adult, I look at this and I feel like life is ruined when you're an adult. I do. Because this is not going to be what I think this says. And maybe you watching at home have figured out what this might say. Let's see.
Insect. I know what.
Oh.
You were thinking. No, it's not. Wholesome, I guess. No, I have a dirty mind. That's bad. You can get a personalized cake for Valentine's Day. This one says, love is a dong that never ends. Aww. I wonder if any employee got fired over that or they got a raise for it. Never know. I deaf you. It's supposed to be I sloth you, which still sounds bad. We don't need this, okay? It literally looks like I deaf you.
Shut up and take my money.
I don't want to receive a sloth for Valentine's Day. Have you seen sloths in real life? They're creepy. They're actually very creepy. So no, I don't want a sloth.
They really are creepy.
I don't want no sloth. Hell, love. Okay, I know, clearly it's supposed to say, hello, love. $10 for that piece of trash? No thanks. I'll get a plain mug myself and do my own decal on that. That looks so much better. $10 for a mug? What have we gotten into society?
Honestly.
It's the damn economy.
This is hilarious. This is a photo inside of Target and almost all of the razors are gone. Taken just before Valentine's Day. Hey, the girls know.
That's funny. All the razors gone, pretty much.
What they want, okay?
That just shows that there's a lot of lonely women that either A, are just looking to hook up, or B, genuinely want to be kept clean for a secret they might be, keep from the man, you know what I'm saying?
They know what they want, and they know what they need to do in order to get there, and they like to be smooth. I just find that so funny. Dude and one man's deodorant. All the deodorant and razors flying off the shelves for Valentine's Day because they want to smell good, and they want to look their best, if you know what I'm saying. I'd be nuttin' without you.
Oh my God, bro. What is going on? I'd be nuttin'. Who wrote this, bro? Hold on. We're going to put our feet up and get comfortable. We're going to get real comfortable here. All right. We got those special chairs where we can put our feet up. You know what I'm saying? This literally says, I'd be nuttin'. Again, being an adult sucks sometimes. Because this is just supposed to be a play on words, right? He's like a squirrel or a raccoon or some kind of animal that likes nuts, right? But nuttin', as an adult, and the look on her face, she's looking a little excited there. Yeah, why do we gotta think like that? Why do we gotta think like that?
Play on words. I'd be nothing without you, to be, right? That's a squirrel. But also, if they are alone and they don't have a partner, they would also be without you. This person either got fired or got a raise.
That's why I love these nuts.
Oh.
Share the love with your dad. No. What is going on, Durex? What is going on? We don't do that. Like, I don't care if you're saying like, oh, half a pack and they have the other half.
Oh shit, that shit's on condoms, bro? Bro, what are we talking about? Who does these?
Practice safe, but no. And then they have a hashtag share the love. No, thank you. That sign I hope is in the wrong place because this couple was at Panda Express for Valentine's Day and they got their fortune cookie. When they cracked it open, it said a new relationship awaits. They were on a date and the fortune cookie is telling them, no, it's not gonna work out, but you'll have a new relationship soon. If y'all break up because of this, can you like sue Panda Express for damages? Can you imagine that? That's crazy. You're with the love of your life, and you're like, sorry, the fortune says what it says. Bye, Carol.
That is crazy.
I'm moving on. I'm gonna find someone else. Ooh, no. Wedding band set. He got caught cheating, so I have a ring for sale, size 9, white gold, $200 or best offer. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and somebody said that this
Only
was like
$200?
right after Valentine's Day. Like that's just a double whammy. Also, the ring's not even that nice. Okay, sis, sell that and get your own ring that you like better. I feel so bad. You can get the pizza. It's definitely not $139 because that would be insane. I think that's some sort of exchange rate thing. It's definitely not that much. If it is, I'd be concerned. So they ordered a heart-shaped pizza, and this is what they got. Not only is it pretty burnt and the cheese is looking pretty
Yo, that shit looks like a vulva. Look up a vulva.
crispy and fried, that does not look like a heart. You would think that they would have like a heart-shaped pan that they can cook it in, but it looks like the employees were just trying to like mold it by hand or dough it by hand. Knead it, that's it, knead it by hand. It's hard.
It definitely doesn't
look
look like it.
I had a Valentine's Day thing with my friend, and we tried making heart-shaped pizza. Again, emphasis on tried. It tasted good, it just didn't look like a heart, so I'll give it to them. But still, dang, they had that cooking in the oven for some time. For the past 20 years, I've received a Valentine's card from the same secret admirer. Ooh. So I was pretty upset when I didn't get one this year. First my granny dies, and now this.
Oh, jeez.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him who his secret admirer is? You don't
Oh, God.
think that that's a correlation? Your granny dies and your secret admirer stops sending you cards? I wonder if your secret admirer was your grandma. Oh, I feel bad. Granny was like, he's never gonna find a wife. He's gonna die alone. I might as well lift his spirit somehow. Oh, R.I.P. Gran. My mates posted 5 pictures of the steak he ate on Valentine's Day and 0 pictures of the girlfriend he ate it with. That's men for you. That is literally the definition of a man. Okay, that's something a man would do. Look at this amazing food. I love meat. I love steak. Yeah, my girlfriend's aight. Wait until you find out about the heart-shaped steaks. I bet that girlfriend was pissed. Like, where's my Valentine's Day, like, appreciation post? Also, I can't wait to be scrolling on Valentine's Day and just seeing who's a couple and what their partner looks like. That's my favorite thing. I'm like, oh, this person's not single? They've been in my DMs. Let's look at what their partner looks like. It's happened quite a lot. Yikes. Do something you love today. Somebody responded, my mom, and then said, should have said your mom. Ew. Why did you? Yeah, no. Hide the ring in the cake, they said. It'll be so romantic, they said. Yeah, I've always wondered this. I always see in like shows and stuff that they like put.
How do you accidentally swallow a ring? I feel like this is like a common thing for people. How do you swallow a ring? Like, how does that even happen? Do they like put it in their mouth? And they like, I mean, the only way to get that out is right? Like, that's the only way. There's no other way to get that out.
Put a ring inside a cupcake, you bite into it and you see the ring. No, my fat would bite into it, probably chip a tooth, and then swallow the ring and my tooth. I want to know how many times that has happened, because also, why are we doing that? Just propose like a normal person. Don't put it in the food. All right, folks, those are all the funny Valentine's Day fails we'll be looking at in today's video.
God, bro.
If you have a
Bro, that's crazy, man. People crazy. People are crazy. I would never put a ring in food. I just wouldn't. Because why would I? Why would you put ring in your food? Like, it's gonna look all nasty. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still trying to think of who does that. Just propose like a normal person. Well, look, we were talking about Rockstar Flipper, right? He's got another video that I hope I'm not in it. It's titled Exposing YouTubers and Resellers. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I just clicked on this to be sped at 1.5 speed because it's a long video. So we don't want to wait 30 minutes for the video to be done. But I want to hear who he's going to talk about right now. Okay? Exposing YouTubers and resellers. Let's go.
Yes, in today's video, we're going to expose the world of reselling, resellers, YouTubers, social media content creators, and everything in between. And we're going to do it in as nice of a way as No, we're not. We're going to go in on anybody and everybody we can think of because y'all asked me to.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Welcome to the channel, guys, and it's going to be that video. As soon as I put up my last video about quitting reselling, not being a reseller full-time anymore after 20 plus, almost 21 years, a lot of people said, hey, now that you're not in the reselling world full-time, can you expose all of these fake YouTubers and gurus and everybody else, and can you talk about all the famous ones and the popular ones and all this stuff, and tell us the deets, the behind-the-scenes deets? And I'll tell you, I'm probably one of the most qualified to do it, and I'll tell you why. Other than being in the reselling world for 20 plus years, I've also been on YouTube for 10 years, and I've probably been to somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 40 conferences around reselling. I have met, talked to, hung.
By the way, I've never been to a reselling concert except for the one they had here in Miami. Everyone used to talk about, oh, are you going to the friggin' wholesale show in Vegas? A fucking trash show. It was always a trash trade show, man. What was it called? ASD or something like that? What were they calling it? Amazon, something. I don't even know what the fuck they were calling it out in Vegas, but it was garbage. I never went.
Out with, had drinks with, got drunk with, and done a ton of things with almost everybody you watch on YouTube and on social media. So I am in some point of a place to talk about most of them. And a lot of them are great people. They're my friends. I consider them my friends. And there are some who you guys know are not good people. And those are the ones we're going to spend our most time on today. So let's just go down the list one at a time and we'll cover them. And you guys can let me know what you think in the comments about each one of them. Maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't. But these are just my opinions, and everything I'm going to put out here is my opinion. All right, I'm going to start back at the old school. Let's start with Mr. Steve Rakin himself, Rakin Profit. I see and hear so much about Steve
Rakin.
So much about what Rakin does for his business, for his reselling. And I'll tell you, since the old days, since the original...
Man, we used to watch Steve Rakin. We used to watch Steve Rakin at Rakin.com, right? We used to watch him go to the libraries and wait in line and all that stuff. And Steve Rakin, he was out of Connecticut, man. Steve Rakin was a boss, man. I think he's still grinding. I think he still does books and stuff too with his mom, which is pretty friggin' cool.
4, 5, 6, 8 people were on YouTube. Bonafide Hustler, Rakin, myself, and a few other people, even as far back as like a Lindy Glenn or somebody else, that's OG days. Steve has always been a friend to me. Steve has been nothing but nice to me. We've done a lot of business. We've done a lot of cross promotion. I've made a lot of money from Steve. He's probably made a lot of money from me. We've hung out several times in Las Vegas and in other places. Here in Florida, we made a whole video together in downtown Tampa. I have nothing but good things to say about Steve. I will tell you, as a person, he's a genuinely really good person. I think a lot of people judge Steve based on his business. They think he's a guru or just snake oil, and that's really far from the truth. Everything that I see Steve put out is genuinely trying to help people, right? Like,
Steve is the real deal. Steve Rakin is the real deal. He's not this bullshit artist, man.
He puts out courses, he puts out programs and things, but I have got access to pretty much everything Steve's ever put out. He gives me free access to check it out and decide if I want to promote it to my audience. And everything and anything Steve's ever put out, as far as I have access to, has never been just junk BS. It's always been pretty good information, and it's really helpful if somebody puts it to work. I think the reason that he gets a bad rap is because a lot of people will spend money on a program or a course and then not implement what they learn, not put the work in, and then say that it's Steve's fault. This happens on my listing service and our fulfillment
100%.
service. People will pay us for listing credits or fulfillment credits and then never do anything. Like, they'll buy them from us in June, and we'll check in December at the end of the year to see what they've got left. They haven't logged in 6 months, and then they blame us because they're sucking at eBay or sucking at this or that or whatever. That's just the nature of the reselling community. 90% of the people, they get gung-ho, they spend money on stuff, they prep their stuff, they buy inventory, they do this, they do that, and they fail because reselling takes work. No matter how many times you see on YouTube the get rich quick overnight reselling, it's just not true. You have to work at it. And
it takes work for sure
to be successful. And so that's where Steve catches a lot of bad rap. But I can tell you that's not his fault. And I'm not just rah-rahing over Steve. He generally has some good information. Now, I don't agree with everything that Steve does or says, but for the most part, pretty good guy. Let's talk about Josh, Harry Tornado. So full transparency, I don't know Josh all.
Harry Tornado. We've talked about Harry Tornado before, man.
All that well. I've only seen Josh in person, I think twice. I'm trying to think back. I believe twice I've ever been in the same room with Josh. Always been a pleasant conversation. Always been nothing but cordial, nice to me. I think he's a good dude. I think that there are some things that we probably don't agree on for sure. But Josh is a self-admitted YouTuber and entertainer, and he makes a lot of money doing it. He makes really good money on YouTube, and he resells secondary. But I will say, as of late, he's been reselling a lot. He's been hitting some big numbers on Whatnot and other stuff and doing some outside products. I think he did some soap and some hot sauce and some other things. So I've got nothing to say about Josh's business practices. He does what he does, and he's upfront about it. He told everybody, hey, I make a lot of money on YouTube. This is what I do. And just like my video, the I Quit video that I put out a couple days ago, the reason is because he's an entertainer. He's entertaining, right? People want to be entertained. They don't want to be taught. They get tired of being educated and lectured. And that's unfortunate because if you come to the reseller world, you're supposed to be learning how to sell and make money.
You are supposed to be learning, but also, I think the way to educate people a lot of times is to make the education entertaining. If you could make entertainment educational, and instead of talking to people, you talk with people, right? Instead of talking to people in a sense of saying, you should do this, 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 and make sure you're doing this. Instead, say, look, this is what I do. You could do it if you want, but if you don't come running to me. If you make it fun, right? Like, you have to put it in perspective. So I think education comes secondary to entertainment on YouTube. But if you make education entertaining, then you can really merge the both worlds.
I get it. Once you learn everything you know how to do it, you don't need to learn anymore. And that's sort of the reason why I stopped the reseller content, because people would watch you, get what they need out of it, and be gone. They're not loyal in any way. But if you make entertaining videos like Josh, Harry Tornado, people will always come back and entertain them. And that's why he gets such high views. He really does. And that's great. I applaud him for that. It's a really good angle that he took. And that's why he's been so successful. So no real issues with Josh, Harry Tornado. But full transparency, I don't know the guy that well. I've only talked to him a couple times in person. I've talked to him online. We message on Instagram and social media, a couple times a month here and there. Always a good guy to me. Never had problems. So nothing bad to say about Josh. All right, one more good review, and then we'll get into the juicy stuff. So Rally Roots, Ryan and Allie Roots, if you don't know, they live here in Florida. They live literally down the road from me, about 30 minutes. Not even.
Rally Roots. We would watch them too. We really didn't watch Rally Roots content too much, but we did catch some of their videos. They were more really Goodwill thrifting. They weren't Amazon FBA focused at the time. I mean, I don't know if they are or whatever. But we were more Amazon FBA focused. They were more thrift shop focused, so that's why we didn't really consume too much of Rally Roots.
Even with Callie, I used to live much closer to them. Like I used to live around the corner from them before I moved to this house. So absolutely some of my favorite people. Ryan and Allie are genuine, 100%, as honest as they're going to come. They're straightforward. They don't scam. They don't scheme. They don't rip people off. They don't lie. They don't cheat. They are as clean cut, straight as they come, except for Ryan's shorts and tattoos. Ryan, buddy, I'm going to buy you some shorts for Christmas. I promise. He'll never wear them. But yeah, I've known Ryan and Allie for the better part of 10 plus years, and I love every second with them. I've been to dinners with them multiple times. I've been out in town with them. I've been in Vegas with them. I've been drunk with Ryan, drugged down Fremont Street, the Strip. We have done it all, and I love them to death. And anybody who has anything negative to say about Ryan and Allie Roots is probably jealous or probably just hating on the game, I guess, the vintage game. I don't know where all that comes from, but they're generally the best people. If you want to go watch any of these channels, I will link them below. I will absolutely put Ryan and Allie and Josh's and Rakin's. I'll put all the links in the description box below, along with all my other links that are amazing for you that you should check out. But really the nicest people you'll meet. They live down the street from me, so I guess I'm a little biased because they're Floridians. Ryan's not a native Floridian. I'm not either, but I've been here a lot longer than him. But yeah, they're really good people, and I love Allie to death. She's the sweetest person you'll ever meet. Ryan and Allie Roots, Rally Roots, go watch them. Okay, let's go on to the juicy stuff. Nicole Snake, right? We all know who I'm talking about. Nicole the Snake.
Who is this? Nicole State crashes out after 10 of scams. Who is Nicole State?
Can't even use her last name because it's fake. It's not even her real name. If you don't know the story of Nicole Snake, it goes back 10 years, probably 12 years. She was an up-and-coming YouTuber, a reseller. She did well. In fact, I did a video with her when she first started out on YouTube, when she had 10,000 subs maybe. We both had small numbers of subs, and I thought, her content was interesting. I said, hey, let's do a video together. I didn't know anything about her, and shame on me for not doing due diligence. But also, in my defense, at the time, if she had committed scams, which I found out later she had, just not in the YouTube reselling world, she'd committed it in other places, allegedly. Had I known, I wouldn't have done the video. But there was nothing for me to look up and do due diligence on because it didn't exist out in the wide world like it does now. If you follow her now and you don't go out into the internet world and look her up and find all the stuff she's done, well, shame on you for being a ding-dong. Everything that you've read
Nicole Snake. We have to look up Nicole Snake.
About Nicole, whether it was through the Jessica Smith YouTube channel, which not me, it was proven it was not me, 100%. It was proven. I was on a plane one time when they were live typing and I had no internet. I was on a plane with no Wi-Fi. I had no way to type it. It was proven. I am not Jessica Smith. I promise you, on my hand to God, on my dogs, on my sheepdog that is sitting here sleeping right now, the Jessica Smith channel was not me. Now, I won't lie and not tell you that I don't have a pretty good idea of who it was, but I'm not going to reveal that, but it was not me. And I didn't know. For the longest time, I had no idea who it was, totally honest. So the things about Nicole not shipping items, scamming people, packing junk in boxes when she did her States Crates boxes, everything you read, all the schemes, scams, ripoffs, you name it, every one of them has some level of truth to them. Most of them have a full level of truth to them. Some of them were exaggerated to make her look worse by some people that really hated her, which I completely understand. But even those ones that were exaggerated were still scams that she just perpetrated on some level that she got away with some of it. You couldn't prove it all. So
I've never heard of this person. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of Nicole Snake. I've never heard of this person before, like ever.
Couldn't really speak on it, but I'm sure there was a lot of truth to those as well. So probably the single biggest scammer in the reselling world, in my opinion, has always been Nicole Snake.
Really?
And
I've never.
If you don't believe me, look at the last 3 to 6 months. She was kicked off of Whatnot. She was, I guess, moved out of her house. As far as I understand, separated from her husband. I don't know. I haven't seen any video or content, but the last few pieces of content and last weeks of content, there was no husband or kids around. So I don't know the story that happened there.
Jeez.
I think I read somewhere that they moved away, or at least the husband and one of the children moved away, and she had one. I don't know. I won't speak on people's families and kids, but if that is the case, then that really shows you how far down the rabbit hole she fell. Also, when you look back at her being removed from eBay Open from speaking because her crimes or scams were revealed, and they removed her. Also, she was removed from a Poshmark event, I recall. I think that was true. Somebody could help me with a lot of this in the comments. It would be really helpful to add in some of the things that I'm missing. But yeah, long story short, the too long didn't read TLDR part is the biggest scammer to ever walk through our community.
That's crazy, bro.
By far, hands down, period, end of story. And the receipts are many.
I've never heard of this person. That's wild.
I don't like Walmart very much.
All right, another Floridian is Picking and Punching Rod, who does an amazing channel. He actually lives in my neighborhood. Believe it or not, he lives right 2 streets diagonal from me that direction. I could almost wave to Rod out my window if I wanted to. Great guy. See him at the Lagoon a lot. We live in a Lagoon neighborhood. If you want to look it up, it's called Epperson Crystal Lagoons. Not to dox him, but you don't know where he lives, you'll never find him. But yeah, really great dude. He does a lot of like card pack openings. He does card sales. He does out of the ordinary, like Garbage Pail Kids, Star Wars, not just sports cards and Pokemon. He does a lot of cool, unique stuff. He's really, really smart. He's really talented with what he buys and sells. So I really give him props. I don't, haven't known Rod all that long. He does live in my neighborhood, and we do see each other from time to time. Haven't really sat down and, more than once or twice and just chatted it up, but he's a cool dude. I like Rod, and I think he does a great job on his channel. And if you don't follow him, definitely somebody you can go check out over on his YouTube channel. Again, it'll all be linked down below, except for the scammers. I'm probably not going to link the scammers for you. All right, Katie and Vicky out in Vegas. Katie and Vicky Zilverberg. So let's talk about Katie and Vicky.
Katie and Vicky, how many subscribers? 10,000 subscribers, that's it?
I met Katie and Vicky in 2017 at eBay Open. In fact, they met at eBay Open as well. If you don't know their story, feel free to go to their channel and check it out. Scroll back to their old videos and things. Katie and Vicky are a married couple in Vegas, and they run the Boss Reseller Remix. They have ran it for quite a few years. They've been dear friends of mine. They've been to my house. They've flown from Vegas to come out here and stay at my house for a week, and I have obviously gone to Vegas and hung out with them more times than I can count. We have hung out in numerous places. So Katie and Vicky do not agree with most of everything that I agree with. We are on 2 very different ends of the spectrum, and take that for what it's worth. Life, social, political, you name it, right? But through all of that, through everything that you will see on their page, and the amount of times I want to leave a mean emoji on some of their posts, I don't, right? Like, I see past this. I can be friends with you no matter what you think, whether your social skills are good or bad, whether your politics are good or bad, in my opinion.
I can't. If you think like a retard, then you're probably a retard. And I don't hang around with retards. So I disagree with him on that.
Whatever it is, right? We have always been able to just naturally come together and just talk and hang out and do our thing and not have to revert back to the childish, petty, over-the-table, back and forth, social media, raging in the comment section behavior, right? Like, we don't have to do that. And we know where each other stands. We're honest about it. And we've had conversations after a couple of cocktails where we'll be like, listen, Katie, Vicky, I saw that post. You know what I'm thinking? And then they'll get on me and I'll get on them. And then we crush it. We're just like, all right, we're done. That's just the way that it goes, right? And I love them to death. I think everything they do in business is honest. They've always been honest. Everything they've done has been on the up and up. The Reseller Remix has been awesome. They took over when eBay Open canceled in-person live events. So they've done a really great job for what they've been given out in Vegas and for the path and the journey that they've taken. And I will defend them against anybody that has anything to say, anything negative against Katie and Vicky Zilverberg. Again, their channel is going to be linked below, so feel free to go check it out. Amazing people, and really, they'll give it to you straight. They, won't sugarcoat anything. They never do with me. They never have. I don't expect them to. But yeah, that's the Katie and Vicky review, I guess. All right, let's talk about our second scammer, in my opinion, allegedly. Oh, God, you guys know all the words because, well, everybody knows who it is that I've always had the biggest problem with outside of Nicole the Snake, and it is Daily Refinement. And so if you don't know the history there, I'll give you the quick little 30.
Bro. Yo. Is that my thumbnail on the video I did on Daily Refinement? Bro, that's my thumbnail. Bro, look. That's literally my thumbnail. I just have to find it. Hold on. I think that's my thumbnail. Cooked. See, I used it here too. Bro, look, right here. Look. Right here. Oh my God, that's funny, bro. Yo, so that means that Rockstar Flipper has been looking at the channel, or he did a search on Daily Refinement and this came up. And he used my thumbnail. Okay. All right, bro. Okay. Oh man, are we in this, bro? Are we going to be in this?
30-second history. I actually did a YouTube show / podcast style with that person and with 2 other folks. You might remember Prof Sales, and you might remember another guy, Luke. I can't remember his YouTube name. He hasn't been around for a while, but Luke and Prof Sales, and then Daily Refinement. We did a show. We did a few episodes, and during one of those episodes, off camera, we discussed a topic that was to stay between all of us 4. There was no hate in it. There was no bad stuff. It was just a topic that I was like, we need to discuss, but this doesn't need to go further than this table. And within a few hours, literally, somebody messaged me and said, hey, you'll never guess what Daily Refinement came and told me. And he had repeated our entire conversation to somebody within hours. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And immediately,
I hate people like that, bro. I hate people with big mouths, man. Like, you got a big mouth. You can't just keep your mouth shut, right? You can't keep it shut. You can't keep your mouth shut, right? You just have to go and blab and tell everybody.
I was like, I went to the other 2 guys. I'm like, I don't trust him. I can't trust him. Here's where it is. And we all mutually decided, yeah, that's the end of this. We're not going to have this fighting and arguing. And at first, I was the bad guy, but later down the road, they came back to me and said, yeah, you were 100% right. That's not cool. I'm like, I don't know why you guys didn't come to that conclusion at that point in time. So fast forward some months, some years, whatever the time frame might have been. I don't remember exactly when that was. 2017, 18, 19, who knows. I started getting emails and messages and rumblings of scams that this person was committing on eBay and on whatnot. And so there were two big ones. So one of my very close friends, Katie, Vicky, and other people, ordered a pallet or a big bulk load of stuff from him for a couple grand, never shipped, and they received an envelope with tracking, and they had ordered like 100 pair of jeans. Something that was going to take up multiple boxes showed up in an envelope, right? Like a little tiny manila envelope. And then I had multiple people that same week and month email me saying the exact same thing. It took them weeks and months to get their money back. Like,
oh, damn.
It was, I don't even know. Like, it was literally a case, as far as I understand it, of him just putting stuff up for sale. Didn't even have it, didn't care, just wanted to just a way to just collect money. Just get the money flowing in and we'll figure the rest out later, which is a really bad way to do business. And in fact, it's borderline fraud. It's called scheme to defraud. If you sell stuff, bring in money, and have no intention of shipping the merchandise or no way to ship it, then you can be charged with a scheme to defraud. It's deeper than that, but that is one of the definitions. And so that was a big deal. I, reached out to people and helped facilitate them getting reports done, getting money back, and eventually they did.
That's crazy. So do you think he was selling items that didn't exist, right? Allegedly. Selling items that didn't exist. And then taking the money, investing it in his reselling business. And as he got money back, he was basically using the phony sales as a loan. So he would pay back the oldest order. He would refund their money as a way to pay back, almost like an interest-free loan. So he sells like $10,000 worth of goods in a month, and then he slowly pays that back, aka give refunds, to fund his reselling business? Bro, that's either criminal or genius.
Knowledge.
They did, as far as I understand, most or all of them got their money back. I don't know the full story, but they were out the money for weeks, if not months, because of whatever it was he was doing. So the other big scam came when I was told about his criminal activities allegedly from a former employee. I'm not going to disclose who it was. I have the receipts, I have the emails, but what they said was when eBay did their special promotion for $100 shoes, free, no fees. You would not pay a final value fee or any fees on shoes you sold over $100. Apparently, and I don't know how the whole scam worked. I'll have to go back to the emails and read it again. I should have before I filmed this, but that's okay. He was buying shoes on a credit card to get credit card points and then selling the shoes to a friend on eBay with no fees who would use the same credit card to get points. And because there were no fees, if he sold the shoes for $200, they would receive $200. And so they were completely whole. He never had to ship the shoes, never had to do anything. They were collecting tons and tons of credit card points for free. And those credit card points, they did like $3 million. So you can do the math that they were collecting 2%, right? Even, whatever it was, online shopping, 2% on $3 million. I think it was like $3.5 million. It might.
Wait, hold on. I'm kind of lost here. Hold on. I need to go back a little bit.
Points for free.
Hold on.
I'm not going to disclose who it was. I have the receipts, I have the emails. But what they said was when eBay did their special promotion for $100 shoes, free, no fees. You would not pay a final value fee or any fees on shoes you sold over $100. Apparently, and I don't know how the whole scam worked. I'll have to go back to the emails and read it again. I should have before I filmed this, but that's okay. He was buying shoes on a credit card to get credit card points. And then
okay. He was buying shoes on a credit card to get credit card points.
And selling the shoes to a friend on eBay with no...
And then selling the shoes to a friend on eBay.
No fees, who would use the same credit card to get points. And because there were no fees, if he sold the shoes for $200, they would receive $200. And so they were completely whole. He never had to ship the shoes, never had to do anything. They were collecting tons and tons of credit card points for free. And those credit card points, they did like $3 million. So you can...
Oh my God, bro. What? Allegedly.
Knowledge.
Do the math that they were collecting 2%, right? Even, whatever it was, online shopping, 2% on $3 million. I think it was like $3.5 million it might have been. But on $3 million, that's $60,000. But also what they did was they used those sales numbers on the eBay screenshots. The screenshot that shows your 90-day numbers that everybody oohs and ahs over. They used those huge $100,000 weekends and $1 million months to woo people into their Facebook group, their private group, or their podcast group, or whatever it was they had. That was 25, 30.
Oh my God, bro. Talk about a trash bag.
$30 a month. I don't even know the details. Those numbers alone were enough to get thousands of people coming and going into that group, making them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's sad because this community, and I'll just say it, if you're watching this, I don't care, judge me. This community is very easily duped. I'm sorry. It just
they really
is. The
are.
amount of scams and dupes I see on a daily basis is astonishing. So people believed that he was actually doing these sales. And it was enough for them to hand over their money for him to teach them how to do it. So do what you want with that information. Again, this all came allegedly from his, well, it came from his employee, and it was all alleged, but she provided me a bunch of receipts. So, and it all lines up with the time frame when eBay did the $100 free final value fee promotional shoes. It all lines up. The time frame, the months, the years, the money, it all lines up. And then when I did the video exposing that, his partner in the podcast, who I will leave unnamed, immediately ditched him. And people were like, oh, well, he just wants to go do his own thing. No. He ditched him because he didn't want to be a part of the potential fraud case that would have maybe been coming against DR. Now, nothing ever became of it because we reported it to the Attorney General in California. We reported it to the local authorities and the AG. Nothing, we also reported it to the state's attorney. I have the receipts, the emails they emailed back to me. They said they would take it under consideration and get back to us, and we never heard anything. Literally never heard anything, and the email box says, don't respond, this email box is not monitored. It's such small potatoes, hundreds of thousands of dollars, even $1 million in sales, $2 million, it's such small potatoes with so much fraud, especially in California, that they just don't care. And it's very hard to backtrack all this stuff. It takes a lot of manpower, and with all this other fraud and cases going on, they're just never...
Wait, did he just admit that he snitched? Yo, Rockstar, you snitched.
We're going to get around to it. And so that was the end of it. And people always ask me, well, what happened? What happened? Nothing. Just like nothing happens with our federal government. Just like nothing happens on the county and state and city level when there's fraud and government waste and spending. Nothing ever happens to people in charge. And back then, 4, 5, 6 years ago, people were like, oh, yes, it does. If he was doing anything, he'd be in jail. No. Now, fast forward, and people are like, wow, you're right. He probably was up to no good, and they're just not going to get him. Nothing more I could do about it. Yep, so that is our second and big scammer. Let's talk about Bonafide Hustler and one other person I want to talk about. So Bonafide, back in the old days, great guy. Never met Chris in person. He never made it to any shows that I was at, so unfortunate, but really good.
I've heard of that name before, Bonafide Hustler.
Dude, really, really honest dude, and really cool, fun guy over the internet. I'm sure he's just as fun as person. I was wondering if people would shout him out from the old school. But yeah, Chris, Bonafide Hustler, really good guy. Not a lot to go off on him. Again, I never met him. And then we'll talk about Cincinnati Picker, who, again, I don't know him. I've never met him that I'm aware of or been in the same room as him. He took off. He did a lot of entertaining videos, similar to like a Josh, a Harry Tornado. He had a different kind of niche.
You see, he's talking about a lot of thrifters.
I don't know a lot about him, but I know a lot of people follow him, and a lot of people are entertained by his videos and love him. So I'm sure that whatever he did to boost that algorithm worked well. He made a lot of money, and good for him. Again, I don't know much about him in that way. So those two people, quick little reviews on them. All right, I'm going to wrap it up with a couple more, and I guess people are going to cheer in the comment section and say, Lindy Glenn. I've known Lindy as long as I can remember, 10 years, I think, going on. I know 2017, 2016, maybe before that. So coming up on 10 years that I've probably known her, seen her.
I remember Lindy Glenn. I remember seeing her doing her thing, reselling, eBay, opening up her own shop, all that stuff. So, you know, Lindy Glenn is definitely OG.
I think 3 times in person, if I have to remember. I know I've seen her in Dallas. I know I've seen her at eBay Open. I know I've seen her in, I think 3, maybe 4 times. Generally a nice person, really, really nice to everybody around her. She's probably overly nice to some people that she shouldn't be. She's smart, don't get me wrong, genius level, smart. And what she's doing on YouTube right now is nothing short of incredible, nothing short of amazing what she's been able to do with the channel to go from 150,000 to 400.
I agree.
And like whatever she's at now, 420, 430 in just a matter of a year. The content change, the quality, everything that she's doing is absolutely mind-blowing. So good for her, good on her for doing it and for figuring it out and working on it and just being as successful as she's being, and then starting a second channel on top of that. Again, I'll link them below. Everything that she's doing is just absolutely inspiring and motivating, and anybody else that's doing content, you should definitely watch her channel to get some ideas. Now, she's not making reseller content either. I will forewarn you. She owned a retail brick and mortar store for selling at wholesale bins. She's out in Kansas, out in the Midwest, and she stopped doing that, and she went full-time on social media, on YouTube and content creation. So good for her for taking the leap, for doing it, and for being successful at it. So that's super cool. If you want to watch her stuff, it's entertaining, it's funny, and she really gets into it. And if you want to learn how to make content about any topic, you can use what she does for any genre of YouTube videos. Her thumbnail quality, her clickbait, which I don't care if you guys get mad about people saying it's all clickbait. It is, because the point of making YouTube videos is to get people to click. And you get people to click by baiting them into clicking. Otherwise, nobody would make YouTube videos if no one was clicking on it. Take it for
true facts.
What it's worth, right? But everything she does, the titles, the thumbnails, it all leads into people clicking her videos, and the view counts do not lie. It's something like 40 million views a month on YouTube. It's wild. All right, let's wrap the video up with the niche lady, Danny Ackerman. So this one's going to be a little difficult for me to
Whose grandma is this?
Make, and I'll tell you why, but
Oh, no, he said difficult. Oh, man. Let me hold my tongue for this one.
I've known Danny for quite a few years. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Danny Ackerman, the niche lady, and she has been making content for a while. She's been very successful with the older crowd, with her niche, with what she does, Chosky's, Goodwill store visits, all these things. Now, Danny has reached out to several business models outside of just buying and selling and making YouTube content. I think she owned like a shop market, like an antique market or a reselling marketplace, like where you could have a brick and mortar section and people rented. I think she was trying to do a 501c. She's done a lot of other stuff outside of her normal genre of business, of making money. Now, nobody's perfect. Everybody's made business mistakes, right? People will call me out for being a scammer because Sprint sued me 13 years ago for $5 million. And people are convinced that I had to pay Sprint $5 million, which is hilarious, right? Like, clearly 13 years ago, I didn't have $5 million. I don't have $5 million right now, if we're being honest. And if I had a judgment against me for $5 million, there's no way I would have been able to purchase multiple houses, multiple dozens of cars, and live the life that I lived with a $5 million judgment hanging over my head, my bank accounts being garnished, my credit scores being destroyed, everything happening that happens when you get a judgment of that size against you. So let's just put that out there. And what we were doing during the Sprint days were not scams. They were far from scams, and they were far from illegal. And that's why there was no criminal case. If what we were doing was illegal and fraud like they claimed, why weren't we arrested? Why weren't we put in jail? These were all fancy words that Sprint used to file a civil lawsuit and make us scared.
Sprint?
The original lawsuit they filed against us was like 700 pages. It came in this box, like, I kid you not, like this big. The FedEx guy carried it like that. They had to redact it down to 100 pages because the judge was so annoyed that they filed a lawsuit that long. So what we were doing was we were buying brand new Sprint phones that people had got at the store, and we were selling them overseas. We were literally just buying them, put them on our desk, and then selling them to our contacts overseas. And actually, we didn't even sell overseas. We sold to a gentleman that was an exporter in California and in New York who would then ship them overseas. So we didn't even do the international export. We did domestic sales. And the reason that Sprint was mad about it is because people would go into Sprint and get 4 phones for 99 cents.
Oh, Sprint.
On new contract. Remember those days? You walk in, you get a new phone, it's 99 cents. They give you 4 new iPhone 4s, right? So somebody paid $4 for these. They bring them to us and they were worth $800, right? We buy them for $600. And so we give them $2,400. They made $2,400, and then we'd sell them to the exporter in California. Instead of for $600, he'd give us $750, right? So we make $150 times 4 phones. We make $600 without doing anything, just putting them in a box and shipping them. Why was this bad in Sprint mad? Because people were taking their phones and sending them overseas, and they were never being used on the Sprint network, which is completely Sprint's their own fault, right? Like that was their own fault that was allowed to happen. And they were saying that people were coming in with like homeless people to get these phones and blowing up their credit because no one cared. Sounds like a Sprint problem to me, that they should have been better on their credit checks and their screening and their vetting. If somebody walked in my office with 4 brand new phones, which we called in to make sure they were not stolen or fraudulent, and we would get the approval, I'm going to buy them and I'm going to sell them. End of story. And so that is the Sprint story in a nutshell. And so we all make mistakes. Should I have been doing what I was doing? I don't see a reason why I shouldn't have been doing it. Shame on Sprint. But in hindsight, if I knew what I knew now, would I have done it? Probably not. It cost me over $100,000 in legal fees. I made more than that in profit, if I remember correctly. But we didn't sell a lot of Sprint. We really didn't. We didn't make a ton of money off of them. They came after us for some absurd $5 million, and we ended up.
Damn, that's shady. But he's rambling on right now. He's ranting right now,
making the case essentially go away. But the legal fees were nuts, right? So never fight legal fees. Just make it go away. Use ChatGPT. So all that to say that we all make mistakes, and Danny has certainly made her share of mistakes. It doesn't make me, happy to hear that somebody that I supported and did business with through some of my services is doing things to other people that are negative, either, costing money, taking money, product, services, trust, whatever it is. Now, I don't know all the stories on Niche Lady's business dealings, only what I've read on the internet or seen in videos, and I'm sure some of it is accurate. Do I think all of it is? Probably not. A lot of people like to just talk. But there's some of it that I'm certain are things that Danny did that she wishes she didn't do and could take back. Now, I'm all about second chances. I'm all about forgiving people. I'm also all about people who make mistakes coming clean at the time that it's time to come clean and saying, hey, I messed up. Let me make it right. Let me do whatever I need to do, and let's move on. I've had to do it a lot, not myself, but with other people. And if that is the case, fine, right? Like you can, as long as they don't make the mistake again. But if somebody does it over and over again, Nicole Snake, Chris Lynn, I'm not going to support them. So these are just my thoughts on that topic as far as Niche Lady goes. I don't want to dig too deep into her because I don't know the full stories. If she did everything she's accused of, not cool. Like I would not be a supporter at all.
Damn.
If she only did some of them, I could see how some of that happened and that maybe she would deserve a little bit of sympathy from some people, a little bit of forgiveness, but I just don't know. I can't comment deeper on it because I haven't really talked to her in months. Hand to God. Her daughter's awesome. Her daughter is very cool and is, friendly with her mom, but also recognizes the mistakes of her ways. So don't ever attack her daughter. Her daughter has nothing to do with that and is definitely a cool person. So yeah, that's the Niche Lady wrapped up in one. All right, I'm gonna end the video here. I didn't expect to record this long. I was hoping to keep this video short, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it and hopefully you got some insight on these folks. And if you want me to talk about some other people, please leave it in the comment section below. Let me know who you'd like me to discuss. If there's somebody that I may know more about or there's certain topics or other things, let me know.
Safe.
And I will be happy to.
We're safe. We're safe for now, right? We're safe. Whew. Jeez. I'm not scared for me. I'd be scared for you, Oh, man, we need to do an exposure video too, bro. We got him. We got him. Let me see. All right, we got one more. I got one more. And then we're going to get into some DQ3. What do we got here? Service denied. And it gets ugly fast. You ever be like, when you don't get your way in a place, they generally start losing their marbles. When you can't get your way, you generally start losing your marbles. Lindy Glenn's going to expose this. Let's check it out.
I'm not giving you a real number. That's fine, because you called me like 5 times. Okay.
Damn.
Oh my God! All this over Wendy's?
If you don't give me the food, give my money back. I'm gonna pray for you. Give my money back. I will pray for you tonight.
Service denied.
What is going on?
All right, everyone. Today we're diving back into employees denying service to customers. And here's the thing: this could go one of 2 ways.
Listen, and sometimes when the employees deny service to customers, sometimes that employee started-ish and deserves what comes their way. Now, I'm not saying every time, but a lot of times they do.
Sometimes it's about safety, policy, or someone that's just completely acting out of line. And other times it's just ego,
We're gonna
attitude,
get comfortable for
or
this.
an unknown rule that just magically appeared 5 seconds ago. I don't know what's coming, and I don't know who's right yet, but we are about to see some wild interactions when service gets cut off. And we're just gonna call it fair or unhinged as we go.
Hi, how are you today? Who was talking to us back there? Do you have a question? A different question? About somebody saying you don't have to be this difficult? It doesn't have to be that difficult to order a sandwich. There's a way to order it, and it just confuses the cooks in the front.
See, the employee's being a bitch, bro.
So if I don't want my sandwich with everything on it, we're not allowed to. You say that at the beginning? Because when they put it in, it already prompts up to the front. Everything you say back there goes all the way to that front.
All right, see, this lady's a bitch. She's straight up bitch, bro. Straight up bitch.
So it just confuses them. So they start
The worker.
making it with everything on it, and then you say you don't want it, and you just want bacon. So it confuses the cooks.
Okay, but there's a nicer way. Okay, but there's a nicer way to say stuff.
And there's a proper way to order food. So
all right. If you don't want your job, just quit.
Oh,
Ma'am,
damn.
if you don't know how to order food, then go somewhere else.
Don't play with me.
Ma'am, don't play with me. I'm not going to go ahead and pay. Go ahead. Here, take your card. Cancel that order that's coming up. Take your card, please. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Yep.
Oh, damn. That is how we're starting today.
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God.
That employee opened that window with all kinds of attitude. Okay, so there is a really simple way to avoid this entire problem, right? How about you wait till the order's completed before you start cooking the food? Duh. Is that a foreign concept? I mean, I understand that, like, there's clock times that fast food employees have to keep up with. You know, my son has worked a drive-through before. I know that you have to keep it under a certain amount of minutes or seconds per car. So I can understand why they want to, like, get a jump on making the food. That way, when the customer rolls up to the window, it's already done, yada, yada.
Bro, there's no excuse for that. I don't know.
But that attitude. There's a right way to order food.
Yeah, that was straight attitude.
Dang. She must be having a bad day. Bad day.
Let me tell you what's going on before I show you the video, because the sound is a little low. If you can't tell, he works at the United States Postal Service. You see he has mail in his...
Damn, why is she bent over like that at his waist? Like, look like she's... Bro.
Wake up! Hand and his uniform shirt on. He's also blocking the entrance to the post office, because this young lady here just brought 3 packages at 4:59 p.m. when they close at 5 p.m. We'll talk more after the video.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, now hold on. I know sometimes it sucks. But if the post office is still open, you need to let them in. Even if it's just by a minute. Like, that's some bullshit. Like, that's on some assault right there. Pushing her out of the way like that. Yeah, it sucks that she's there that late. But, I mean, come on.
Now, I love a good public who's in the wrong here, because oftentimes in society, we forget that everybody don't think like us. Now, I don't know if it's elitism or classism, but I don't want to be either by saying she should have got there before 4:59, because I don't know if she'd been at work all day, if she had to take care of her sick mother. I don't know what she got going on, but I do know with those 3 packages, it's going to take them at least 3 to 7 minutes to take care of her. Now, they want to go home on time. They've been there all day. Do those 3 to 7 minutes factor in when she say, I got there at 4:59? Or did she get there at 4:59 and the post office don't close until 5? Therefore, she was entitled to that service.
All right, I'm going to tell you what I think. I want you to tell me what you think.
I mean, what do you think? Let me know what you think. Pause right here and let me know what you think.
I think she was perfectly within her right if she was walking in there at 4:59, 1 minute before close, if that door was not locked. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. Because like this commentator said, we don't know what her story is. She might have been having a rough day at work. She might have raced home to grab the packages. She was going as fast as she could. She hit every red light on the way there. She could have tried to have been there before 4:59. And if she's trying to get in there during business hours, why is she being denied service just because it's 1 minute until close? It really doesn't matter that the fact that she has 3 packages is going to be anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes to service and, you know, transact her shipping situation. I think that that part is irrelevant. I think that if the office hours or the business hours are open until 5 and the door was unlocked, she had every right to be served. But let's also talk about the real issue at hand, the physical contact. He's literally using his entire body to block her from going in.
That's what I'm saying.
And
it's
then
assault.
pushes her. See, he's literally pushing her.
That's assault.
Shoving her. He shoved her.
That's assault. I'd be suing. I would be suing them.
You know, this is a federal job. It's a government job. And you're shoving a customer out the door because it's 1 minute until close? That alone makes him wrong in this situation, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you think.
Called us right before. I called at 5:10. I was supposed to be picked up at 5 o'clock. I called at 5:10. You guys didn't come to pick me up. I've been on hold for 30 minutes waiting for a ride. I was supposed to have a car. You didn't have a car Monday. You told me come Tuesday. I said I need to be picked up. You guys said you'll come pick me up. I said my address. I gave you my information. I said I'm right around the street at the Walmart Distribution Center. They said, do you work at the Walmart Distribution Center? I said, no, I'm right next to it. I live here. I'm waiting for a ride. I'm supposed to be picked up at 5. I've got to be at work. I'm over here now, 30 minutes on hold, and I'm trying not to have a really bad attitude, but you guys are messing up the orders. You're messing up the reservation. I'm waiting on a car. I got to be somewhere.
And this is what I'm going to tell you though. All that could have been
avoided if you answered the phone or picked me up.
All that could have been avoided if you weren't by calling me, and when I picked up the phone, saying you don't have to pick me up.
You don't have to pick me up. I'm here.
I'm not giving you a rental car.
I'm here.
I don't care though.
I'm here.
I don't care. I'm not giving you a rental car.
That's fine.
Okay.
This is
so
all.
then you can exit. Thank you. Have a great day.
No. Yeah, because you called me like 5 times.
Okay.
First of all, you shouldn't be calling your customer an asshole. Second of all, it sounds to me, just from listening to what this customer, who's clearly upset, I do not think that this customer is irate. It is quite clear, hearing what this customer said, that this manager in this Enterprise Rent-A-Car location just simply dropped a ball. They didn't pick him up when he was supposed to be picked up. They didn't have a car for him available when they were supposed to have a car available. They weren't answering the phone when he was standing around waiting for a ride.
Companies are incompetent, man. Workers, employees, companies, everybody's so incompetent. It's crazy.
Sounds like this location just simply dropped the ball and they don't want to admit fault. I cannot believe he called the customer an asshole. Wow.
We could do an exchange or in-store credit.
I just actually just want back what I paid for him. That's all.
We can't. Do you even have a receipt?
Nobody ever said I needed no receipt.
Well, I mean, you need a receipt too.
I don't need a receipt to check my issue. Did anybody even you can look, nobody put them on, so yeah, you can give my money back.
But we don't do refunds.
Where it say that at?
It's right there.
They don't say that. They say no cash refunds, not no car refunds. Go ahead and give my money back.
We can't.
Yes, y'all can. Can I get a... Where your manager at?
Brandon.
Where your manager?
Brandon.
Where's your manager at? Because he act like he don't want to give me my money.
He tried to keep walking, bro. He tried to keep walking.
If that's the manager, he's trying to just like, don't see me, don't see me. It says no cash refunds. It doesn't say no card refunds. Honey, you know what that means. Come on. It means that if you don't have your receipt, you get store credit. Period.
And nobody even want these ugly ass shoes.
Brandon, please tell her we don't do no refunds.
Y'all do refunds because I did it before. So can you give me my money back?
Can you take her out, Brandon?
It's not right there. I don't even got to look at that.
Man, we can't.
You can give me the money back, though.
I can't, man.
You can.
It's store policy.
I said you can, though.
I can, man.
And you can. I like everything
She
off
said,
the show.
and I said you can though, and she's got her little kid in the background. Imagine this is what they act like, bro. This is what women act like. This is crazy. This is
Now I'm gonna have.
I like everything off the shelf if y'all need my money.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to leave.
Where say that at? Right there in black and white.
I came here to get food. Why are you giving me my money?
Here you go, ma'am. Have a nice time. You want to see her all day? Hey, baby, pull around her. Pull around her, okay? Because she acting...
Well,
oh,
for my money.
shit. She said because she acting stupid as F.
You have to give me the food. You see what McDonald's people did to me?
You got your money back?
No.
She
threw it down. I don't know where she threw your money. She didn't give me any money. She just walked out, insulted me, and went away.
She got her money. Ignore her. Ignore her.
What is this point? Yeah.
Oh, she's pissed.
Give my money.
Get out of here.
Give my money. If you're not giving me the food, give my money back. If you don't give me the food, give my money back.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Give my money back.
I will pray for you tonight. I gave you the money.
Where's the money?
Are you on
money?
Are you on?
Oh my God.
I came to get food. I came here to get food. You guys will not give me food. You will not give my money back. I've been waiting for 2 minutes for them to give me.
Damn. I wonder what happened. I want to know what happened before. Jeez.
A French fries and an Oreo macaroni. And I've been waiting here for 3 minutes.
Honey, please, move it, please.
I've been waiting here for 3 minutes. I either need food or they give my money back.
Okay.
I came here to get food. Why are you giving me my money? Here you go, ma'am. Have a nice time. You want to stay here all day? Hey!
She got her money. Why would...
Yeah, she got her money, and then she got double the money. She needed that $3. She ended up getting back $6.
She's sitting there, and she had food too, so she got her money back, and she was holding food. What? I want to know what happened prior to all of this. I want to know why the first chick in the leather coat was so upset. Wow. I need to know more. I have no context. But she gave her back her money at the very beginning. And the employees, I know that the employees seemed fed up, but the employees seemed pretty patient. Like, she just kept sitting there. She was disrupting the flow of all of the other customers trying to go through the drive-thru. This customer, she needed to just GTFO. She needed to go.
I don't care. She shouldn't have cussed me out.
What the hell?
Because she didn't.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh my God, bro.
Finish him.
She was on Mortal Kombat mode, bro. Holy shit.
What in the hell? All this over Wendy's? Service denied. She probably needs a trip to the emergency room. She probably cut her hand.
Thank you. Alex, here are your donuts.
Okay, obviously he knew the driver. He had to have known the driver.
You are going to refuse to take my order because my child was screaming?
Yes, I have the right to do that. If you're more than welcome to come inside, or you can place an order online and we'll make it for you.
And what is really, like, you're going to not take my order?
Yes, ma'am, that is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, well, I do have this on video, and I will be emailing corporate because that's just, like, completely rude.
So he refused service because the child was screaming.
That's crazy.
I mean, we obviously don't know what he was hearing, but again, businesses have right to refuse service to whoever they want. If she was trying to order and the kid was screaming and she wasn't asking the child to shush, it might have been loud in the employee's ears. The employee wasn't able to decipher what this woman was trying to order. He just probably...
Right, we don't know what happened before. That's a lot of problems with a lot of these videos is you don't know the before.
Probably got fed up and was like, okay, you just need to leave so that other cars behind you can order their food. Businesses are within their right to refuse service. Just saying.
Yeah, I was being gone onto by my manager, who is also my husband. We had a...
Damn, everything be going down at Wendy's. Wendy's has this, like, whole lot of crap going on.
Back. I let you know. I apologized to you twice. And had you repeated the order twice. I did not hear you. Yeah, I was being gone onto by...
Must have been quite a spat. She's pretty worked up. So the description of this clip, we have a little bit of context. It says, after my father's viewing, oh, that's sad. After my father's viewing, I went to Wendy's and all I wanted was to feed my son.
Wait, after my father's viewing? The hell does that mean? Is that like a wake? Like viewing him in a cast? Oh, man.
But Abby and her husband, who are the manager, were having a spat. So I had to be her punching bag. And all I wanted was to get home and be with my family. I've never experienced anything like this. Do better at Wendy's. That sucks. Especially when this customer's father just passed away.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
See? I thought
that.
Oh.
What in the world? Wow. So, I don't, we all...
Can we see that again? She tried to beeline it out of there with her Nike slides on, bro. She wasn't the one.
What in the world? Wow. So, we obviously don't know what happened. The customer looks like it was denied service. I think the customer and the employee, I think there's a little bit more going on. I don't understand why this customer would have slapped an employee, But that employee went after that customer, and that probably ended badly. And it probably ended with somebody either getting sued or getting the cops called on them. One would assume.
Yes, sir. Sorry we didn't meet the standard of quality that you were hoping for today. That's the business card to our store manager. And we'll have your other drink out here shortly.
Thank you. It's a free drink.
Sorry about the wait. Y'all have a wonderful
Thank you.
Oh.
Well, he's blurry. They've blurred him out, but you can tell that he was pretty upset. He was sounding like he was starting to cry. That's so sad. She obviously wasn't being, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened prior to this, but for her to have made an employee cry, I'm guessing she probably wasn't very.
Well, I don't know. To make an employee cry, he may have been gay, and sometimes gay people can be over emotional, right? Similar to women, right? You know, so that could have been it as well. You know what I mean?
Kind. And he had to swallow his pride and give her a free drink coupon. And he took out his aggression by slamming that sliding drive-through door shut. Poor guy.
Hey, how's it going?
So why I can't get no salt fry?
So to give you a true no salt fry, we would have to break down the whole fry thing. Like to
No, ma'am. You don't put salt on the fries.
The salt's already in the bin,
And it I won't.
And it would be in
high
there.
blood pressure. I don't want salt on my fries. I've never been to a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they have different.
Never been to.
They have different ones. Like ours just doesn't.
So you're refusing my services because
Yeah,
I'm
we'll get you a fry. It's just not. We don't do no salt fries at this location.
I don't want salt on the fries. I put entirely too much salt on the fries.
Well, I know that they are putting what is on Pathways, which is our process that we do.
No, I want fries with no salt.
We don't do that at this location. I'm sorry, but we do have a Kill Crunch, a Fruit Cup.
I will be calling corporate office with this video.
Okay, all right, thank you so much.
What is your name?
My name's Margie.
Margie?
Yes, ma'am.
Margie. I mean, I don't understand.
How could you not get fries with salt? Like, how does that happen where you can't get that?
And how you can't just like take fries out of the fryer and then, yes, I understand that like maybe their whole bay is salted already, but maybe this customer just doesn't want extra salt. They don't want the extra hit of salt. I've never worked for Chick-fil-A, so I don't know the whole story with how the fries are salted. But I mean, a business has every right to say, sorry, we're not going to give you true salt-free fries. And I don't want to sound judgy, but if you have high blood pressure, should you be eating fast food?
Yes.
Just saying.
Yo, it's so true. If you have high blood pressure, should you be eating Chick-fil-A in the first place? Her face says it all right there.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, because our crime machine is down. Okay, but that shit always. Okay, we'll get it fixed. No. Okay, then. You got cash or you don't? No. Okay. Don't try to work. You can take your ass. Oh, baby, you like that shit with the water. Meet me in the parking lot. Meet me in the parking lot. Yo.
When the customer's mad, you only take cash. She says, well, every time I come here, your credit card machine's down. You know what? I can feel the frustration in the employee. Like, yeah, I know it's always down. Come fix it then. And that's the thing with people being denied service. Sometimes it's warranted. Sometimes it escalates way faster than it needed to. I feel like a lot of these situations could probably have gone a lot differently with a little bit of patience and some communication. Or honestly, if they just let the ego go on either side.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the thing, man. It comes down to ego, right? I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Yo, this shit's wild, man. I don't know. I think my favorite one was when she punched the windows out. Like, bro, you literally punched the windows out of the fast food thing. Crazy. That was Lindy Glenn. Let me see. All right, we're gonna get into my joint right here. Let's go. Oh no. It's doing that thing again where it's not displaying. Oh my God. It's so annoying. I am getting a new computer soon. And we shouldn't have this anymore. Let's see, is this going to work now? Come on. Yes. Let's go. All right, let's continue on. I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to this. Playing this game all week because I haven't been on to play, and I am pumped. Do you understand? I am so happy to just relax and play this beautiful game. But where do we have to go, though? I can't remember where we have to go. Where'd that monster go? I think we just came here to save. I don't think there's anything else we can really get here. We should move on. Unless we find that monster. Did that monster hide somewhere else in the game? Oh, dude, this is the... Hold on. That monster must have went somewhere. Right? Where is the monster? Where'd he go? Oh, maybe he ran. Maybe we really can't find him. Hey, he's nowhere to be found out here. All right. Where are we going now? We're going to go over there. All right. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, wait. Let's get this thing first. Feathered caps, 4 turbans, and a silk robe. I mean, feathered cap ain't gonna do nothing, right? No. Silk robe, though. Instead of the chain mail? Really? Turban. It's a little bit better. Okay. I think that's it. Well, silk robe doesn't really move you up much. You know what I mean? Doesn't move you up much. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, I hate that damn thing. The friggin' ape. See, I want to... Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now we can kill these two because... Before, the apes were, like, summoning more friends. It's, like, crazy. All right, let's go. What do we got? Chimera ring. Okay. We need to go over here. you know, I like the battling here, but I prefer Final Fantasy's battle structure a little bit better. Alright, defeated them. Another treasure chest. Another Chimera wing. Alright, cool. Four antidotes. Seed of Strength. You already know we gotta do that, man. Increased by 1. Any more seeds? No, right? Easy work. All right. Leveling up. What do we got? Man, no HP though, huh? Not that good of a level up. In the desert, man. Sheesh. I love how they put the scenes, like, they match the scene, the fighting scenes with wherever you are in the map. And I know that's typical, but at the same time, it's cool to see. See ya. This is a long desert. Where the hell are we going? That was a big hit. All right, here we go. Richie's always the last to level up, man. Decent. Decent. Oh, and Richie. And we learned Zoom, Zap, and Zin. 3 Zs. What the hell is that stuff? Zap, Zin, and Zoom. Okay. Real quick. Let me see what that is. Sometimes resurrects a fallen ally. Okay. Zoom we already know. Calls down lightning on a single enemy is Zap. This is a long ass desert, bro. Southwest. I have to, don't I have to go to that temple place? Let me see. See ya. Poof. You want me to go down there? All right, we'll hit that place before we hit this temple place here. I guess we'll go down south. We'll go to that town. I don't have much gold though. I only got 500 gold. I don't know what I'm gonna get down there. But we can save. Ooh. Grinner's Guide. Oh, that's that thing that... Hey, yo. Got some gold there now. Gold chain, and we're flossing. Ruby Rit... Okay. We'll wait till we get to town to do the equipments and see all that stuff. Oh, shit. Who are these guys? These guys can't be tough. Mummies generally aren't tough. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Jeez. This is a big world. Now that's the oasis. Let's see what we can do here. That whoosh really isn't that powerful, and neither is the bang. Like, you're better off doing regular attacks almost. Bro, I just healed. Get out of here. Oh, shit. Oh, because he put his defense up, but not that time. Not that time. Yeah, I tried bang, but it was not hitting on them. Blinks reach level 15. All right, that's a decent level up right there. Yeah, crabs have high defense. I mean, it makes sense, right? Peep. What's peep? Sizzle? Sizzle the fizzle. Sizzle the fizzle. And peep. What is peep? Reveals the nature of a treasure chest's contents. Ah, in case you get monsters, right? I'm assuming in case there's monsters hiding in there. Ooh, look at this town. This town looks cool. Oh, shit. Yo, these bosses don't play, bro. Let's head in here. Let's see. New town. Ibis. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Ibis. Okay. Yeah, let's get into an inn so we can look at this town during the day. All right, we got 1,400. Let's see what we can get for 1,400. Something tells me that's not going to be a lot. But and we already took our money out of the bank. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there any pots or anything I can explore? No? Ah. There we go. Leather dress. Oh, that's right. We said we were going to look at... We wanted to look at some of the equipments. Let's see real quick. I don't think there's anything that can benefit Richie at this time. Maybe the gold chain. Ooh, but the luck drops. But this one will turn the wearer into a show-off instantly. Defense goes up to 99. But I'm already wearing one. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Pot lid. No. So we could do the silk robe. Silk robe instead of the chainmail. Somehow that protects better. Yeah, because that's my healer, right? Gabby's the healer. Feathered cap. Okay. And they can wear the golden chain. Boom. Right? For now. Let's see. V. Alright, I think that's good for now, right? Alright, let's go explore. Philosopher Mokritis. I guess we can't go in there unless it's nighttime. This looks like a very established place. Mini metal. See what we got. Jeez, bro, I can't afford. Man. We got some work to do. We need 2 iron axes, 1 holy lance. We really got to get their attack up. This probably, we can't even afford that. Iron shield. Bronze shield. Oh, man. We're going to have to go slay some monsters because there's a lot that we need that we can't get. We can get some of the stuff, but Silver platter. Which one of them's already equipped? We could buy that. Look at all the stuff, bro. We just don't have the money for it to buy all of it anyways. I mean, we could probably sell some stuff. I don't want to sell my chainmail yet. I mean, we just sold it for 16, whatever. Could probably get rid of this. We could probably sell it. We're gonna go in there and save after. Let's just see. What? What's this place? This looks like in my room. Pair of boxer shorts. I mean, there is an armor shop, right? I mean, well, I guess those are the armor shops. The traders, per se. We already have that stuff. Maybe we can go buy. Man. Should we gamble? Let's go in here one more time. Let's just see. All right. So, iron shield. We can get an iron shield. And that's it. Let's get the iron shield. Let's go for it. All right. Boom. Now, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, see? Scale shield. You can replace it with the bronze. And then silver platter is probably the best. Cool. All right, that worked out okay, I guess. Let's go save real quick. Wait, let me just see what this guy got real quick. 632. Can't buy this stuff. Too much. I want to go to that desert land, that desert, whatever it is up there. I want to see what the hell that is. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. We definitely need more money. Let's try to get some more money, man. We could gamble with the monsters. What is down here? Huh. What's over here? Huh. Where are we? This is a huge, huge castle. Bro. Where are we? Okay. Ibis is a dangerous place. Think twice before you open any chests, but we have Peep. Right? We have Peep. So we can see what's in the chest. What is this place? Humongous place, man. Like, imagine designing this game and like creating all these lands. Wild. We shouldn't really all that walking just to have her tell me that. That is the warning of using Peep from now on, yeah. Get me out of there, bro. Did we already go in here? Oh, this is the gambling place, right? Let's go! Downstairs. Let's go. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you guys for watching, hanging out. This place is huge. The only way we're going to get money is if we just keep fighting and battling. But I'd like to know what that structure is. Was it the Desert Temple or whatever they're calling it? See if we can bang this out real quick. Oh. We gotta get the attack up, man. I mean, I know they're good on defense, but I'm kind of sick of seeing them. Oh. Jeez. Pyramid. Thank you. I kept calling it the Desert Tower like it was Final Fantasy. All right, you got to level up. You gonna get a good one? Oh, that's a pretty good one. Double edge slash. That one. Oh, does plenty of damage to an enemy, but at the expense of the user's own HP. We'll have to try it out, though. Head to the pyramid and find the magic key. I don't know if we're ready for it yet. We'll try, though. What are we gonna get for that? 110. I mean, I gotta get that sparkly thing over there real quick before we go in the temple, the pyramid. Oh man. See, that bang did like two damage, bro. Look at that. We're all gonna die. Oh, there's no way, dude. Holy shit, what just happened? My goodness, that was the closest call ever. See, we're not strong enough yet. I don't know why it's taking so long to get strong. It takes way too long to get strong in this game, I feel like. Same enemies, dude. Damn, he just keeps upping their defense, man. God damn. bang spell sucks. It really does. Over here taking 2 and 3 HP hit damage, man. Mid-heal. Sound like a Street Fighter 2 character. Oh, damn, we couldn't even get a level up with that. Alright, let's go get toasted here. We're gonna get resurrected. Ready? Let's get resurrected. Which way do we go? Straight, I'm assuming. Alright, so here it looks like we're going to go up to the second intersection and take a right. But maybe we should take a left? I mean, we could always exit and go back to Ibis. We should probably explore the whole thing. Oh, should I not have did that? Oh, shit. Obviously, the left is the shortest route. But maybe we should go up and explore a little bit. We should get plenty of gold in here, man. Poison needle. Okay. What are these things? Oh, God. Okay. I see we're going to have to use magic spells, but I don't think we can use magic spells in here. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That guy's tough, bro. Holy crap. Plain clothes. Don't tell me we can't. Oh my God, bro. You know what I can use? Chimera Wing. That's what I can use. Get the hell out of here. All that for one pot. I could have just went to the left. And I can't use magic there, right? So I can't even use spells. Item use only. Yeah. This is really cool how they made this, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, these things are going to whoop my ass. Watch. They're going to have some stupid strength to look. Look at them. Fucking stupid frogs. I hate these frogs. All right, there we go. What the hell? Where the hell do we go? Oh, we have to go. Okay. So now don't walk on the thing, right? Let's explore over here first. What's over here? I want to get my guys like supercharged up, man. God damn, bro. These guys are like on steroids or something. Also, let me get... Maybe not use it yet, right? I still got... Anything over here? Okay, now, this is where I want to use Peep, right? What? Oh, do I have to do it like right there? Chest is empty. Okay. I can't stand these fights. These guys, man, these guys. Bro. Hold on, I gotta heal first. These guys are hitting with like one-hitter quitters, bro. We might have to, file a magic wand, okay. Should we hold on? Should we get out of here right now? I feel like we're in no look at you know what I mean? I think we need to go back, and we need to heal up, get some more healing items, come back, and then hit the second thing. I think that's what we have to do. We'll be back. And we'll walk to the town because we need to fight. We need to do some battles. See, we can get the experience points in. And the gold, you know what I mean? We'll rest at the inn, get our MP, and then we can just fly right back. We don't have to walk through the desert again and waste our resources. I want to kill this crab dude before he can start defending, putting the defenses up. Crabs are crazy, man. Look, they almost killed Gabby. Okay. See ya. Oh, they were two separate groups? Oh, shit. I thought they were in the same group. Drop the treasure chest. Bronze shield. All right, cool. We can use that. Iron shield, scale shield. She can't. Okay, so she can't carry the bronze shield, I guess. Oh, let's go in here. Remember she said she was only at night? For the coming of day. What is going on with this person? Listen to the fire cackling. I love that. We have to do some. We have to read some stuff, man. Teaches you how genius will go down in history. Make sure you don thinking cap before reading it. Should I give it to? Loving Living, A Grinner's Guide. Aristocrat of the highest caliber. A grass-stained guide that will teach you how to be a happy camper or your money back. Alright. We'll just hold it for now. Now, we've already checked that see that cabinet way in the top right? We've already checked that, so nothing else is going to be in there, right? It's not like there's going to be something in there every time you come across it, right? I will check it again, but pretty sure nothing will be. Yeah, we already checked it once, so. We could do the iron helmet for Richie. We got the iron shield. We can match it with the iron helmet too. Tetsumaki says, use Eureka on blinks. All right, let's do it. Oh, the brain Blinks never even knew he had. Blinks is a genius. Okay. All right, we got one genius with us at least. Let's save our progress. And then I need to go do something in the kitchen real quick, and I will be right. I will return. I need like 2 minutes. And then we're gonna take Zoom back to the pyramid. Oh no, we gotta get more medicinal herbs, antidote just in case, right? In case we end up in the basement for whatever reason. I don't know. All right, let's go do that first so we don't forget. Let me save it one more time. Oh shit, where am I going? Yo. Wrong bridge. You said Genius is best personality for spell users, but what about healers, though? Would it have been better to go on a spell user such as a healer? Or more for a spell user who deals damage? Yeah, we'll sell the items I don't need. We'll do that in a second. All right, you guys behave in church here, okay? I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. All right, we're back. All right, sort bag. He said sort bag. So, there we go. Sort. And then here, sort. And then go sell the items that we don't need. Does it matter who you sell to? Like, do people give you more money than whatever? Like, do we need boxer shorts? Poison needle? What is all this crap? What is the garnish garb? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. First of all, I don't know if I know. I don't know if. Yeah, we're definitely not going to need plain clothes, but what is the garnish garb? And do I need the garnish garb? Boxer shorts we don't need. Copper sword, bronze shield we don't need. Well, let's hold on to the bronze shield for a minute. Copper sword we don't need. I mean, I could probably get rid of the friggin' bronze shield, right? Feathered cap. Oh, we can sell 2. I mean, we don't need a poison needle, right? Like, what the hell is that? Can slay a baddie with one poke if it happens to hit the right spot. What the hell? I think that's good for now. 8:33. Let's go see if we can buy something else. And then we'll take Zoom to right to the pyramid. Can't really buy. What is a hen's tooth? That's good for now. Let's save and get the hell out of here. We are writing your data. It's probably not even worth it, like, to waste any energy going to the pyramid, right? We should just go to the damn pyramid and continue where we left off. Let's go. I love the graphics in this game, man. The story is pretty cool so far. Right, so we have to go up here now. Night, night. I just don't understand how they can hit so hard. We gotta get Gabby and Blink's better defense. We just have to. Oh, damn. And they self-heal? Oh, hell no. How are they just... Yo, we're just going all in. What is going on with these people? Why are these people so difficult to fight? Holy shit. Bro, are they serious? Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely insane, dude. Hen's tooth's a good item. That we'll have to get that next time. The hen's tooth. We talk about what just happened, dude? What the hell just happened? Holy shit. Now, I know that's going to take me to the basement, right? It's almost like a tactics game, you know what I mean? What changes personality to Lucky Devil? What does? We need better defense on Richie. I don't know how many. It's just crazy. Hen's tooth. Oh, okay. So those ones we don't want to open, right? Ooh, what's that? Purple? Bluish light? It should be safe to open. Okay. Let's go to the other end. Then do we ever, is there ever a time where we want to go in the basement? Like, is there ever a time where we want to fall down there or no? Just stay above ground. I should have hit the mummies with Richie's attack. Shit. Oh, I forgot I can't use. Oh, I just fricked that up, man. Jesus. Shit's crazy, man. It's just bananas. Sizzle on mummy, but Sizzle can only do one, right? Like you can only hit. I don't like the attacks that you can only hit one enemy when there's like 4 enemies there. You know what I mean? So do I ever want to be in the basement for any reason at all? And do I even want to? Yeah, this is the way I want to go, right? This is the way to go, right? Not the other one? No, that's Fizz. Oh, okay. Let me see. Single enemy. Yeah, you're right. No, Sizz is a group of enemies. Let's try it. Sizzle. Burn a group of enemies. Aha. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. He Tetsumaki, bro. My man is an RPG wizard, bro. I'm going to take a chance and not heal. Probably a stupid mistake. Yep. Holy shit. Well, looks like we'll be skedaddling. Okay. Oh, I can't use Zoom. I can use Zoom. Bro. Bro. I got 4 HP, bro. God. Oh, that was interesting. Got 3 caskets. Hey, I need you to revive all 3 of my friends, please. $28 gold. That's really good. That's really cheap. I got extremely lucky with that last battle. We gotta do 3 resurrections today. Keeping the priest busy, you know what I mean? Wait, what's Zin? Dude. I forgot about that. Okay. We gotta remember that for next time. So I'm a money spender. We like to spend money. Armor. I only have 981 gold though, man. Let's go back to the. I gotta go back to the pyramid. I don't get enough for armor. 981. What am I gonna get? Well, I mean, I guess I can get one thing, right? I guess one thing matters sometimes. Is there any point where I should... At any point... So do I get the Iron Shield for Vivi? Or do I get the Hen's Tooth? Iron Shield. I can't get the Iron Armor. I can get the Iron Shield. I can't get the Iron Armor. I don't got enough. See? Now my card was declined here in the shop. Let's go back. Let's explore a little bit. I need to power up, man. Nobody's leveled up in a while now. I haven't seen anybody level up. You hear the sound effects? That's so wild. Let's go. Damn, they can each keep raising their defense like that's crazy. They're done right here. As soon as I attack. No? Jeez. See ya. Let's see what's over here. I think I just saw something glowing over there. The sound effects are so funny, man. The cats, like the bat cats. That's so funny. All right, finally leveled up. Decent level up, too. That's a decent level up right there. Magic Barrier and Tingle. What are those? Here's an ally of the effects of paralysis. Builds a barrier around all party members that provides protection from enemy spells. Okay. It's not, but oh, damn! We just found buried treasure in the desert. Oh, there's more over there. Jeez. Man, they're really trying to get tough. Oh, shit. What in the flying fagok?
Time to heal. Just a moment.
My goodness. Crack spell. I'll have to use that next time. Seed of Strength. What's a Moonwort bulb? Cures a single ally paralysis. Bro, I'm so sick of these enemies, bro. Jesus. All right. It's about time. Playing catch up. Jesus. Okay. Decent level up. Decent level up. Fizzle. Fizzle my nizzle. I can't get up there. Cannot get up there. Can't get over there either. Oh shit, can I not? I'm getting poisoned, bro. There we go. Man. I gotta get out of here, right? Seed is... Should we give it to the genius? Seed of wisdom goes to the genius, right? Or should it go to... we go. Should be able to wipe them out right here. Oh boy. Ooh, nice. Oh, come on, bro. What the fuck? God damn, bro. We just got our ass handed to us right there. See? Now we're all fixed. But we do need MP, so we should go to the inn in a little bit. Just to restore some MP. We'll go now. We got some gold there, too. We can actually go get the iron whatever, and then we'll save again. All right, let's go get the iron armor for Richie. Let's equip it. 866. God damn. We'll save up for that other iron armor too. Oh, you know what? Let's sell. We can sell. We can sell a little bit. I'm not selling the boomerang. I don't care. Feather cap we can sell. Chainmail. Not selling the boomerang. Look, we can sell this chainmail. Turban. Look, we can almost get another one. All right, we're gonna sell it. What should I do with the garnish garb? And I should send the wizard staff too. Or should we not sell the wizard staff? Sell the wizard staff or the garnish garb or both? Really? What does the garnish garb do? And why is it so expensive? Alright, we'll get the other iron armor for Vivi. For job class you don't have. Okay. Should I? Is there ever a time where I should switch out my characters? Or probably not, right? Because then I would have to start all over again. With like building them up and stuff, right? You know what? We'll get Vivi the iron shield. Damn, we need that too. Staff of anti-magic. We need that. We need a lot of shit, bro. Iron axe. Look at the iron axe. We need the iron axe. Oh my god. We need more money. We need better equipment. That's just the bottom line. Let's go save, and then let's go try to do some more of that pyramid. All right. Let's go back, see if we can do it. Now, we already went to the top. We can't go straight, right? Because it looks like that's broken off, that piece. Right? So we were going the right way. Tetsumaki, let me ask you, is there any time, I don't know if you answered me, but is there any time that it's good to go into the basement? Probably not, right? It's just like a trap. It's a wall. Yeah, that's what I figured. Only to fight, yeah. That cracked, okay. These things are pains in the asses, man. These bag of laughs. I can't stand these guys, man. Keep missing them. There we go. Not that time. Not that time. Not too great of a raise, but okay. But we learned frizzle. A lot of these things rhyme, huh? All right, strategic here. Jesus. The amount of damage these guys do is crazy. Ay. That took way too long, bro. Is this place worth exploring? Or which way do I go? Should I go to the bottom or should I go to the top? Yeah, but I want to fight a little bit more. I say we go Straight down. That looks like an interesting place. I'm not strong enough for the pyramid. Let's see. We'll wipe these mofos off the planet, bro. Easy. Let's go. Yeah, he had to get two? Really? He had to get two in? You couldn't just... We're getting crazy experience points, though. I just want to go a little further. Just a little further in. Just explore. Let's go. Not strong enough. Is there a boss in this? Damn. There's a boss in this, huh? If you tell me there's a boss here, I'll leave and power up. If there's no boss... If there's a boss, I can understand maybe. But if there's no boss, then we could just keep it pushing. Then big fight. All right. This was the right way too, right? I shouldn't have went to the other Let's go to Ashram. I need that silver platter. I definitely need that silver platter. Yeah, but just a silver platter. They didn't really have, well... And I don't think I have enough now. Oh, wait. Ah, we got everything here from here. We desperately need to power up. We just need, we need a way to get more gold. You know what I want to try? I want to try this. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm not good enough to be here. This is a fancy one, bro. This is a fancy one. I already took out all my money out of the bank. That money's already spent. I spent that money a while ago. I don't know how to save. No, I didn't want to cast that. My bad. Damn, that didn't. I was about to say, what the hell? That didn't take him out, bro? $864 gold. That's it, man. There's got to be a way to get more gold, right? I mean, this can't be the only way. You can't gamble or anything. I'm just saying. See if we could just strong arm him. I don't get it, man. They just crush my mages, man. That was almost one hit quitter for all of them. That was easy. See, we're only getting 27 freaking gold, man. This is going to be a pain in the ass battle. Nice. You know what I wish? I wish you could pan the camera 360 to like see what's around you. You know what I mean? Like I want to see what's to my right without having to walk there. Oh, and here we are. Let's walk back to town real quick. Trying to get our steps in, trying to power up. Why go back to Asham? There's nothing there. Let's go back to Ashram. What's there, though? No, but we were just here, and we have all the armor. Like, there's no more armor that we could, like, that would benefit. See? It's all weapons. But we also looked in here. Well, he's not there now, but he was there in the daytime. And all right, hold on. So in that shop that had the dual shop, you say is it because we went in there, but there wasn't anything in there. See? We got everything that could benefit us. Speak to the who? There's nobody here. Haggle dude. Yeah, we can't get silver platter yet. Pointy hat, all the other stuff. Gold chain. They're already equipped with. The only thing we can get here is the silver platter. There's another shop. I went into all the shops. Overpriced haggle shop. It's not in here, right? Are you sure it's the right town? Where is he then? Wait, where? The small shop on the corner? Is this the small shop on the corner, bro? Magical shirt. Magical skirt. This is the haggle, dude. Cloak of evasion. Magical skirt. So magical skirt would probably be best for Gabby. Cloak of evasion. So 1,700 he wants for it. He wants 1,700 for it. We don't have enough. Yeah, I don't even have 1,500. So we should battle a little bit and come back. All right, then those two items we shall get. Let's search the premises. How much gold are they going to give us right here? 50 gold. Come on, give me some gold. Seed of wisdom. Who's getting the wisdom? give it a blanks. Gang, I can't continue this tonight. I'm never going to get those items. Plus, I'm getting hungry, too. Oof. Those some nice hits right there, though. Imagine to come across those things with the friggin' eyeballs falling out. That shit's crazy. We'll get one of them. We'll play till we get one of them. We'll get 1,600 gold, and then we'll go get it, and then I'm probably going to wrap up soon. This game takes a lot of time, bro. There's a lot of time and effort into this game. Very interesting. I think I want to play Suikoden too. Like, Suikoden also. Suikoden 2 was actually one of my favorite RPGs. Suikoden 2, I think I really want to start. And you know what I wish they would come out with console? I've played it for SNES, and I actually have it on my cell phone, but I wish they would come out with Chrono Trigger, like a remake. A Chrono Trigger redo? Oh, how dope would that be? Oh, did they just kill me? Did I not realize that I was dead? Holy shit. I did not know I was dead. That's a sign, guys. That's a sign. Oh. No. Wait, Zin? Yeah, but Richie only has Zin, doesn't he? Oh, Gabby has Zin too. Alright. Zin it is. I gotta go to the inn. Zin, in, and then save. Sheesh. Bro, this game takes a couple of man hours. I might have to take a break from this one and start another game. You know what I mean? We might have to start another game. Because I like the game, but the problem is it's way too... it takes too long to do things. You know what I'm saying? Need voice chat. Oh, man. All right. Chat, I'm out. Going to get a snack, going to relax for a little bit before I head to... Till next time, thanks for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.